said to me there, you don't give a fuck about people saying that. So what the fuck should I engage and then get involved in that? That bad.
It's too funny.
And pop yourself back in, mate. Get in another fucking bed. Well, then
I don't watching Jim Smith's man. PB arguing with Dan Luke, DSL. Oh, he's narrative. PP isn't anyone. PP's not arguing with that. Jesus Christ. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Oh, fucking hell. What, so you've had a crate? I know a little drink for you is like a crate, innit? A crate of Carling. The old liquid diet. Can you see that? I'll put it on my phone anyway, Anna.
Yeah, but like, you know, you know that PP yes. That's it. I don't take on board what they're saying and think, oh, that must be right then, and go with that. You know the truth. Yeah, who will they say about me, mate? I don't go, oh, dear
Have you had a good day on the scrap, you like? Have you been getting some scrap?
What do you call it? You're saying I'm a bacon? Is that what you're saying, Pat?
Call them the bacon. PP's just called DSL a girl. A Karen.
Yes, I'm Jay.
You know.
I just jumped on. I wasn't even listening. I was listening to you, right? But like, I've kept up with it a little bit of it.
Where is your boss anyway, Les? Where is Brummy? Is he back inside, like, or what?
Hey, I don't know what they're about. You're the one who knows what. Do you know what they're about to stop playing dumb? You do know what they're about to stop playing dumb? You do know what they're about? I don't. Listen, I can.
Does that sound alright? Or?
See you trying to get people on the other end. What did you just say? Hey, what did you just say before? It must be. What did you say? It must be true. Did you say it must be true? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say it must be true.
This is the quietest I've ever heard Jim. Quietest I've ever heard Jim. Nobody shuts Jim up on a panel.
Listen, do you think that's funny, yeah? See if you think kids are getting talked about it's funny, yeah? What happens to you, mate?
The thing is, Dan, I get on with that, right? Lucas, he doesn't come in here much now, but
I was like, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with
he doesn't come in here much now, right? But I still get on with him. But he loves it in a chill, like he's always getting something chill. Randy, what you got on your avatar there, Randy? Is that done ready? Oh, 4G comes on. You'll be hell on.
Get that dancer on here, right? The little piece of grass is the pair of them two. Now. Pow! I'm leaping the beat. Pow! I'm leaping the beat. Pow! I'm leaping the beat. Big old Westwood now, Westwood, right? Shut up. You know, you sound a bit excited there, mate. Are you alright, Mum? Oh, come on, back you up. Dear, so I can't stand a minute.
Hey, early kick-off for the Boro tonight, 7:15. First time I've ever known Boro kick-off at 7:15. I'm hoping I can get a good reception on the telly, on the Fire Stick. But big news about the Fire Stick and the Wi-Fi connection. I think I've sorted it out. I think I've sorted the problem out.
People are coming on right to defend the children, and you're calling them parents like you're a fucking absolute mug. Hey, you muggy little twat. People coming on defending the kids, and you're calling them parents, yeah?
The DSL just called PP a scruffy little. You could write this.
Don't make a stuff record, you've been shouting at me 3 days. Hey, 3 days, mate. Well, no, you don't want to hear it, do you? Who's the role play? Who's the victim playing the other one who's crying, bro? Who's the victim playing that game?
Jim's just sat back there in his cowboy boots and his wife runs sipping his Bacardi, loving it. Oh, Mick, honestly, mate, you won't believe it. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
I know for a fact he's dyslexic. When he got that bang, he ran his down, hands up on the stick. This is the fuck up. And I ended up with loads of diamonds. That's why he's the phone dodgy day, because he don't fucking get granny down on the floor. Is your money more? Is your money? He ain't doing that way with the benefit on every life. He's like, oh yeah. By the way, I want to say, I pledge my allegiance to Dodgy Dave, man. He ain't doing that. He's a regular, man. That's in the past. OG, you're the biggest shit.
Out of order. No, Les, it's just the room. The house, right? The rest of the house has got a perfect signal, like super fast speeds on the internet. Right? But in my room, as soon as I close the door, the signal goes down to like, well, it goes off. Oh mate, it's sorted. So the booster, I got a little booster plug, yeah. Wi-Fi booster, yeah, about 30 quid. Got it like months ago. So, but I put it in the bedroom. I put it in the same room as where I've got the problem. So it wasn't doing anything, but I've only just been told that today by someone at work. He said, "Where have you got your booster?" I said, in the room. He said, "You did." I said, "That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything because what them boosters do, they have to get the signal, your main signal from your modem, and then it bounces off that booster. That's how we get the better signal. But if you can't get the signal in the first place, it's not going to have any more signal to bounce off. So I had it plugged in the wrong. I put it in the hallway. Oh my God, it's just like I've got 5 bar on me signal on my tablet. Yeah, it's so chuffed. Randy, there's talking to people on YouTube and going out for a pint with them. It's 2 different things, isn't it, mate? Yeah, all I had to do was about 2 yards outside the door. Typical me, mate, honestly. I know, Howler, mate. What's going on? You must be above me now if you're saying that.
Let me tell you how far away I am. You see the way you said come under the tunnel, right? It's all cameras up and you can that's how far away you are.
Lucas, man, he loves a bit of beef. He loves a bit of beef. I have a world exclusive as well. There's only 5 of us in here, right? But stay tuned, I've got a world exclusive from a mystery editor, mystery clipper stroke editor. I'm not going to say who it is, but I've been sent to I've been sent a clip today, a funny clip, like a parody sort of thing. Funny as well. I'll be showing you later. I wasn't giving it big licks. I was third for about 2 hours. Oh, Moggles is in the house. Moggles better get his ass over here. I'll be having to go to him. It was only me. Randy, you were in Moggles today, weren't you? Me, you, Leza. I don't know how long he was on for, like, only caught 5 minutes. Mum's been in a fruity little mood today, I think. That was Monk, I think, Leslie. Well, it was Monk anyway. Shut up, you old retard. Just bounces off PP, like, doesn't it? Just bounces off PP, like. Michael Jackson. You need next man, fucking Gary Glitter, man. OG used to go on panels and that, didn't he, do his own lives at one point, OG? Remember, Leslie, you and Randy, and you, Mick, we all remember OG used to go in there Podref, didn't he? Tell you what, at the minute, I just can't do a live without mentioning the Podref channel. There's LR there. He's back to jumping on panels, isn't he? Being an absolute battle. I don't think he goes on panels. I'm sure he started his own lives up. Or was that Shuggy? That might have been Shuggy. That was it, Randy. Yeah, Shuggy. What happened to Shuggy anyway? Bad dancer. He's a proper. He likes a good session and like he parties and that all weekend. And tell me about it. How was he from? Randy, are you what you? Have you got a fire stick there? Have you any idea where the Boro game is the best? You know you like watching good football, don't you? I'm going for EFL Championship. Unless it's on Sky. Yes, straight on. Straight on for the kickoff. Second round, Mickey Mouse Cup. Let's have it. Had a look there. How much do you reckon? Leslie, I don't think you'll have an idea, but you can have a guess. But Randy, how much do you reckon the ticket for tonight's game is? Randy's gutted because they would have been played in the second round if we hadn't beat them. Chris, how much do you reckon for a ticket for tonight's game, the Boro? Second round of the Mickey Mouse Cup. Oh, for an injury in the first minute. He's flattened. Oh, he bent his ankle there. Randy and Leslie are both bang in the middle. 18 quid. 18 quid. Randy's answer Leslie before she bats you. You know what I mean? 18 quid, you know what I mean? Malay. Malay. You know what I mean? Stephen Schumacher, Stoke manager. He's always slagging you off like that. I said to it before, I said, stop. You can't be calling Leslie that when she's not here. Where's Fizzy anyway? Where's your other half, Fizzy? Not many at the riverside there, like us, spare seat. Oh, that type of question. I'm with you. I've heard this one before, you know, and I've totally forgot the answer. Is it 99 red balloons or something like that? Yeah. 99 red balloons go by. For some reason, that song is penalty shout there. That song, 99 red balloons, is banned. It gets you a worldwide ban, including England. Is it? Oh, we Randy, you can guess. Is it? When two tribes go to war, one is all that you can score. Working for the black gang. Right, I kid you not, right? This is no word of a lie, yeah? Oh. About. Oh, we're through. We're through. We're through. Go on, son. Go on. Oh, he's missed. How did he miss that? Oh, my God. Just missed an absolute sitter. Coburn. What on earth? Done everything right. Push the defender off. Oh. Oh my days. That is the miss of the season. See that there, Randy? You watching it? Did you see it, mate? Jesus Christ. All he had to do was get it on target. That was pathetic. In the air tonight. Why? LR's timing everyone out for, for 24 hours on gyms. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. Why, though? Why have they banned that? It was in the air. Oh, loads of people just get timed out on gyms. Mr. England. Ella, I dare you to just go and time everyone out. I dare you go and look at this. Look at this. Out. Mr. England. Mr. England doesn't give a shite like that, does he? Yes, Muggles. What's happening, Muggles? Are you jumping on like what? This is where it's all happening. They're all leaving gyms now and they're coming over here, mate. Boro have just missed it, absolute sitter. What's Randy on about? Gang of Four? What's that all about, like? Oh, the riffraff's in now. I'll tell you what, I'm going to totally forget about Fairy Fizz timing me out in flavours the other day. Well, I'm going to let you off with that. Muggles, how was the snooker today, mate? Did you get any good breaks or what? I've had a word with Flavours anyway. Like, I've said to him, look, I won't be coming in the channel anymore because I just get bullied. At least I know what chakras are now, don't I? Is it chakra? Chakras or chakra? Chakras. Can't believe I'm 1-0 up there. Chakras. So what do you do with them? What do the... Oh, you've missed all sorts, Fizz. We've just had loads of people on the panel. We've had Randy on the panel. Randy, Phil's been on. It's been... Honestly, we've only been on for what? Only been on for 24 minutes. I've had 5 people on the panel. One point we had 50 people in. Randy Diddy, you can call him. I'm going to stop calling you Randy Diddy now, Randy, because, you know, we'll come up with something else for you, mate. Leslie's had a set of crate, Fizz. Set a crate of Carlin. You know, when Leslie finishes a can, she crushes it in her hand like that, just shots it on the floor. When she has to go to the toilet, she's fighting her way through cans, kicking cans all over the floor, empty cans and that. What's happening anyway, Fizz? Have we got the night off from witchcraft? Did anyone see Flavors? I was going to jump on Flavors last night and I clicked on like about 10 o'clock and it just finished. But then just at that, popped up Julian. I think it was Julian and Shuffling. I think Lucas has gone now, mate. Shuffle and Julian were playing Flavor's argument with Peggy. What's going on with him and Peggy, like? Could anyone explain, like, why he's falling out with Peggy? Pick up the swings. Heister, yes, brother. Heister, you've got a membership there, mate. Happy days, happy days. Oh, he's through again. The same kid. Go on, son. Make up for it. Oh, useless. Mod stuff. It's like the only time Peggy ever goes on the panels when she's arguing, isn't she? Heister, are you watching this, mate? You see that there, that miss? It was a gift of, or was it Nostog? My mate Nostog. I don't know who got the others, like. Ice Jane. Pure water. I'll tell you what's a good show, what I've been watching. Has anyone seen? Oh, no. No. Oh, we're getting beat. We're getting beat. Unbelievable. Can you believe that? You couldn't write this. Couldn't write it, Randy. Couldn't write it. That was a Sunday League goal, that. Oh my days. One slip. You could not. You could not. That was like amateur stuff there. He even had time to set himself up in that as well. So are Oasis doing another gig out there? What, the pair of them? Oh, you'd be lucky you get one like that. Where they're doing like what was that place that did last time? Nebworth or something, was it? I bet you they can do 1 million people. They can sell 1 million tickets. I bet. Oh my god. Oh my god. Going to be 2-0. It's 2-0. Oh, he's missed. I know Icy does like soccer. It's on in the background, mate, but just having a bit of banter, you know what I mean, with a bit of Stephen Schumacher. Oh, they're going all over, are they? Oh, mate. Is it Robbie Williams? Oh, yeah, Robbie Williams. Where is Nebworth anyway? Oh, don't get us wrong, like it'll be a good concert, like, but what's the pair of them up to anyway? The thingy's in a band that Noel's in that. Got his own band, hasn't he? What's it called? Some blackbirds or something in there. Something birds. I can feel it coming. Yeah, it's Bonehead in them in it as well. Bonehead. Talking of Boneheads. He's a batty boy, the batty boy, yeah. He's a batty boy, yeah. High fly birds. Yeah, how can anyone go and see Bob Dylan? I'm not even going to lie to you, right? I couldn't even tell you a Bob Dylan song, one Bob Dylan song. It's like, the whole Bob Dylan, Led Zeppelin, Thin Lizzy, that passed me by. I must have been going out, enjoying myself when you were all listening to Bob Dylan and that. Did you see that miss, Dave? Did you see Boro's miss? It was on the writing was on the wall. Soon as he missed that sitter, like that, we've got to go back down. Come on, son, that's great. I don't know, like Muggles. Do you know Bob Dylan? Can you tell me a Bob Dylan song, mate? Who sang, right? Who sang this? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Oh, you've got to see this. You've got to see this. You've probably already seen it, right? Because it went viral. But it popped up on my recommended last night. God knows how. Did he sing that? Did Dylan sing that? Don't be slagging Thin Lizzy off where Randy is. Did he? So I do know one. The answer, my friend. Check this song out though, right? I thought it was a piss take, and I think it still might be a piss take, but let's see who's seen it. Big up the Reacher. I like the Reacher as well. I've been watching some of Reacher's stuff. Big up Smackhead Stacey. Where's Smackhead Stacey? What? Hold on here. Has anyone seen this? Doesn't the guitar player look like Jaggy before he got his hair cut? Look at the guitar player, Jaggy. Quality that. I'd never heard it, man. I think I'd heard the song, yeah. I think I'd heard the song, but I've never heard of them. Are they just like? I think that went viral, 3.5 million views. Dennis, what's happening, Dennis? Hey, Dennis, I've been at work today, mate, on your shift. Been on days, haven't I? Oh, I did it, Randy. You know what, Randy? You know what, mate? I'm going to. I wanted to screen record it on so I could play it on here, play it through the tablet. But I didn't have time, so I've just played it there through my phone, mate. But I will sort that out. Yeah, the Caravan song came up straight after it, Dave. But into my little finger. So, is that a song that they've took off someone else, or Sleeping Giants? Is that, or I mean, he was on the Bucky there, wasn't he? He was on the Bucky. How many others is in here now? Got a little treat for you, like. I've got a little treat. I think it's a world exclusive. So there. Who them two? Jaggy and Bobby Kit. Yeah, you're gonna love this if you. I don't think anyone's seen this. I think it's a world exclusive. I think he's got your block, Leslie. Right, here we go.
Buenos dias, my friend. I am. Fucking hell. I'm sick of today. I'm fucking dodgy. 23 hours and 59 minutes of the fucking day. Lot to take my head in half. My husband took 2.5 bags of sand off me. Nonce. Racist. Domestic abuser. Encouraging him to keep doing what he does, which is beasting, noncy behaviour. Anyway, what's with the shitty fake acro you produce, you attention-seeking waste man? Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Oh, that hurt so bad. Bad. So, Dee Dee, why you hide your face back on seeing you alright? Still be hot money. Becca. What's the problem? Can't I hide my face? Who are you when I want to know your business? No. You sent Dave $2.5 grand to do a job. And that man had your pants down. Proper had your pants down. Took your lower off you and told you to yourself. I'm so dodgy, Dave. I'm fucking dodgy. 23 hours and 59 minutes of the fucking day. So, big time. You got ripped. He filled you with a lot of shit. You give him $2.5 grand and he had your wife looks down. God, you did took $2.5 grand off. It's crazy, this YouTube world, isn't it? I ain't rip people off and steal people with money. God, you did took $2.5 grand off grasses and nonsense. Taxed him clean, took it clean off him. Blagged him that he was this kind of man that could find things out. I'm in a sex ring with Paddy and Ellis and Big Danny and all them. We're all at each other. Fuck, you got ripped. He filled you with a lot of shit. You give him $2.5 grand and he had your wife looks down. God, you did took $2.5 grand off him. I never said I was a hard man. I'm a double hard man. With double barrel in my pants. I'm sure you'd like to cave my head in. You give me money for petrol, 15 bar. I'll be nothing but right with you. Your life has nothing to do with me, grasses and nonsense. Just how's it going in Thailand? Do you get back slutted by ladyboys and all that shit? And people often steal people's money. Hello again. You bunch of bastards. Hello? I'm wrapped up in my dressing gown and it's a bit comfy. I was chatting with PP a couple of days ago. I woke up, I'd made both for 20 minutes. I'd had a coffee and half a joint. I was chilling. As for the money situation, I hope you enjoy it. That's the end of that. What I make, you won.
Get up there, son. That is the secret editor. More to come. So my little finger. Oh. My little finger. Ooh. Love that song, like. There's a bit more from the secret editor. I've got another little one, like, and it's catchy. It's catchy. What's happening over on what's happening on Smithies? Like, does Boro get beat 1-0 here? I'm not too happy about it, like. Oh. My little finger. She put me through the ringer. She could say, oh. So my little Kelly. Tony Kelly. So little Kelly. Howler, everyone's getting they went on a mad see what's going on. Is PP still on there? PP, you need to explain yourself.
Sure. I ain't gay, bro. Just leave me alone, bro. Have you say it first. Don't keep repeating.
What's happening, Tony? Big up there, Tony.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Ice, how can I entertain you, mate? Come on. I like to entertain everyone, you know. I know you remember, so you're well within your rights to I might start doing some drawings, you know. I'm not even lying.
No, Mum, you're messing around, or just
so my little finger.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck off, Kev. Sorry.
Thank you, Pete. Keep yourself up as well, bro.
Getting beat, but I think they're actually like. I think they like coming from behind. I think it's part of the game plan.
Don't talk to me like that, Brad. I'm talking to you.
We need Howler on to come and do his narrative destroyer, honestly.
I know you am.
You would not know the difference, like. If you thought he sounds more like narrative destroyer than narrative destroyer himself.
Have you been crossed? No, I think the court wants to know if you have. No.
Dom Mack's back in the area as well. But who remembers Dom Mack?
No, I'm reading comment culture. This is about getting chat involved, yeah? You get chat involved, don't leave the chat on their own.
Yes, at sausage. At hostage mate, somebody had Flavors last night. Sorry mate, I had to have a little chuckle. Because Flavors left the comment on the screen, fart sausage, using your avatar. Fucking fart sausage, mate. I know you've heard it up, but that's what I meant to say. So did anybody catch any of PP's live last night? Because let's face it, YouTube was a bit of a shit show last night, wasn't it? But PP did a live, yeah, and he had Gav B was in a proper gay mood. You know, gay Gav. Gav has found his gay card, right? Because he'd lost it for a few weeks, but yesterday he definitely found his gay card, right? And you'll see it with Gav. He was in one of his moods because I think he's got some new teeth, hasn't he? Oh, Gav's got some new teeth. Yeah. You won't be able to get your membership money back, guys. But listen here, mate, listen. So Gav B's got some new teeth, yeah, and he decided he would go on PP's last night and show his new teeth off. And yeah, so he PP was totally paranoid, wasn't he? He was saying that was watching or had been watching Baz Mushroom Man, you know, Big Baz, who supposed to have got his todger out on his Arabic. So I think he was reacting to that, but he was trying to say that this Mickey Theo character was art hostage. But he convinced himself that art hostage, yeah, was had two other accounts, and he was using AI on panels. Has anyone listened to Art Hostage? Like, has anyone watched any of his lives and that, right? You can just tell Art Hostage is not into AI and all that shit, you know what I mean? He's like, but I'll tell you this though, PP was on to something, right? Because when you were listening to, I don't know if anyone else got it, but when you were listening to that live, there was loads of interference, like every couple of minutes. You know when when there's a phone call. You know when you're going to get a phone call and you hear a bit of static on your TV or a bit of static on your phone or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, well, that was happening all the time that Mickey Theo was on, and his replies were a little bit dodgy. I think there was definitely something going on, like there was definitely something. Somebody was messing about with voices, and there was a bit of shenanigans going on there. So PT was on summit, but it wasn't art hostage. No chance was that art hostage. And then you had Gab B in the back going, PP, let him on. Let that other fella on. He's from Dundee. He's from Dundee, yeah. No, I mean, I would have a smack in the mouth bet with PP that, and I don't even know art hostage. I'm no art hostage expert, yeah, but I would have a smack in the mouth bet with PP that Mickey Theo is not. Oh, keeper's just made a great save. Should have been 1-1. Yeah, for me, that is not art hostage. Like, if I'm wrong, I will own up to it. Oh, it was a great volley as well. On the volley. Bit of a scissor kick volley going on. Oh, the my little finger. Oh, Leslie, don't you get on with that? Mugs arguing with Craig, like. I'm shit at accents, me, like. I'll tell you, let me just get this out there now, right? Now, one of my favourite channels at the minute is Tony's Flip Flops. Don't know, I'm sure everyone's seen Tony's Flip Flops, haven't they? You know, the takes the piss out of Danny G, doesn't he? Oh, mate. I don't know the fella or woman, it might be a woman. And I've only, even though I watch a lot of Danny G, yeah, but I watch a lot of Danny G in that, but Tony's Flip Flops has got it down. Like he's Just the little soundboards that he uses and that. Funny as fuck, man. But I noticed today, because he's coming up to 1,000 subs, yeah, he's put a copyright message. He's put a copyright message on his videos, like where you can only play them, but something like fair play or something. You know what I mean? Like, but I've been backing him. I've been commenting on his videos and that, saying I've been sharing his link. So I don't know if he'll be all right with us playing some of his videos. Which funny as, man. She's been on the drink, Lou. Les has been on the Carlin, so she'd you know what she's like, man. You know when she's had a few drinks, man. Oh, my little finger. Lou, have you heard that? My Little Finger by Sleeping Giants. Can anyone, have you seen now, nobody's like, everyone's just totally forgot about the headlamp situation as well. You know the headlamp situation, the bottom two people on the panel. It's just gone. I like little finger, my little finger, even though I'm putting my middle finger up. Oh, it's a beauty, man. I'll probably get a strike for it. Like, oh, we just need scored again. I'll probably get a strike for it. I'm going to go to the toilet and I'm going to play it while I go for a quick Jimmy Riddle. It's my new favourite song, like. Does sound like little finger though, doesn't it? Louise will like it because it's to do with like giving them the middle finger. No, the little brown light. I don't think I am. Little brown. Must just be the light in here. They've got the special light on, haven't they? I don't know art from Adam, Leslie, to be honest, but he's been alright with us, man. You wait till you see the video, Lou. I'll send you the video. Video is better than I was going to tell you a little story, but it's not boring, but it's just taking the ages, like. But I've had YouTube Premium yet because I can't stand adverts, adverts. So I've had YouTube Premium for time, yeah. So I'm not, I don't know what it's like to watch adverts, when you're watching YouTube stuff, and you just like get used to it, don't you? So anyway, since I haven't had a bank card because it nearly got ripped off, didn't I? So I've got my bank card back today. My YouTube Premium, they couldn't take the payment. They couldn't take the payment, but they were still letting me after. They must give you a few days or a week or something, like if you just missed the payment or whatever. So anyway, as soon as I got my card today, I thought, right, because every time I go on YouTube, it comes up straight away and says your payment for YouTube Premium's been declined. Fix it, press this button and fix it. So I thought, I've got a new card, new details, clicked on it, went all the way through. And then my ass fell out, didn't it? My ass fell out, like, in case I got robbed. That's what it does to you. So my ass fell out, right? So I cancelled the payment before it went through. And the first time in ages, adverts have started coming up in the middle of songs and that, and I can't be doing with that, like. So they're supposed to be a joke, that band, like the Sleeping Giants, Lou. Put Sleeping Giants, my middle finger, in YouTube, and you'll see. You'll see. Yeah, certain. You know what? The last time I was comfortable, like doing a live, was when I had my son's computer chair. Them computer chairs, right? Don't look much, but honestly, mate, you could sit in them, right? You could sit in them for 6 hours and not get a bad back, a bad neck, or anything. You're better off paying like a few £100 for a good one. Like, I think my son's was £250, and I laughed my head off when he bought it. I said, £250. £250 for a chair, you're having a laugh. But when I started using it, mate, honest. Oh, to my middle finger. or Tony's version, my little finger. You can say, what, oh, my little finger. Let's see what's there. I don't normally do this, but you know, if Jim's got 107 people. Let's have a little, we'll have a little. Oh, PP's off. He must be coming over here.
John Smith, the shouter, shouts over people's armies. Oh, this is my Smith, man. This is my. I don't know though. Kind of done that thing like. No.
Smithers flip flopping there, doing the flippy floppy.
John was saying, man.
I can't believe Boro getting beat, to be honest,
like the words of wisdom, like he's the best person in the world, like he lived
absolutely useless there.
I want to hear his bells of advice. I don't want advice, man. If I want advice, I'll ask for it, man.
She said, what?
Your dreams are a lot of good, man. Your dreams will be a lot of good.
Has anyone seen the Northern King floating about like a...
Trying to get
left him a little note, like he said he was going to come in for a little chat. Randy, I don't know, like what he's one of them, right? He's sometimes he's all right. I don't know whether it's when he has a drink or when he has a joint or whatever. Sometimes he's all right, but he goes on a lot of weird panels, doesn't he? And he gets himself involved. Gets himself involved where he shouldn't, you know what I mean? John's been quiet as well, hasn't he? John Smithy.
You got the boom in your voice. I'm like, bro. I'm like 99. I'm all right as well, bro. You all right?
I thought the second half had kicked off there, showing the fucking highlights.
I love your accent, man.
Jam Smith. Jam Smith, my pal.
I want a Jam Smith.
Moon's my pal. Randy Diddy. So my little finger, she put me through the ringer. Couldn't do everyone's head in with that song now, like. She said, "What? So my little finger."
When he was doing live, like, and I'll be available and shit, like.
Put me through the ringer.
He ain't got my number, or nobody's got my number, and I ain't got.
So we all know Linesy, don't we? Linesy, yeah. Linesy. You know, I actually think Linesy's all right, yeah. But who in the right mind pronounces Linesy Linnazy? Like Danny G, Linnazy? Why would you do that?
Come and destroy me then, bro.
Why would you pronounce that Linnazy? You have to be completely gay. You have to be homosexual if you're saying Linnazy. Phil's in the house, change his avatar again. Phil, well, obviously you missed the world exclusive, like the world exclusive. I've got a new editor, mate. I've got a secret editor. Somebody's sending me secret video, secret clips.
Oh, it's in Westwood. What do you want that, bro? I'm not trying to figure out what you're saying. In Westwood. In Westwood.
It's like it's going to be like Banksy. No one's going to know who they are. You're just going to be like. I will play again a bit later, and I will play the second part of it as well. There is a second part.
Say that again, Craig. I couldn't hear, mate. See, I love that. Don't pay. I love that. John, you don't know nothing.
So my little finger. Have you heard that song, Phil? My Little Finger. By what they called? Oh, he's Bad Dancer. He's off his head, Bad Dancer. Yeah, Sleeping Giant, Phil, you've heard it. There must be only me who hasn't heard it. It popped up on my... Just popped up on my recommended earlier on. You know, I see me mates in Jim Smith, the fella who's using my picture on his avatar. Weirdo, man. Absolute weirdo. He's been gone for ages, now he's come back. Still got my picture on as his avatar. Absolute.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No brush. Phil, did you see Gab B last night? He found his gay card again, hasn't he? Did you see him? He was fruity, wasn't he? He was in a fruity mood with his new teeth. You must have heard me there. Bad Dancer going in on Gab B. Yeah, man, Les. Haven't you? You should know that, Les. Coming in here, man. Got a weirdo. Weirdo using a photo of me, eh? Bad Dancer bringing the fire, like.
Have you a gangster in real life? Probably on YouTube trying to like
Gab Joyce, isn't it?
You want to burn?
I don't really know Bad Dancer, right? I've seen him in chats and that. I know he's Scottish and I know he has loads of chew with well, obviously with Narrative Destroyer, and I think DSL and them as well.
So I think I'm better than everyone else. So I can say, oh, and you won the year. I see these like the judgment.
For my little finger.
I've rented it, your head, bro. Just let it go, man. John,
no, it's up to your star, man.
Comments, man. John Smith. I love you helping. I'm not going to try one.
It's all going to go off again on Jim's here.
Let's do us not the fucking police. Back up your man, so smart me.
I haven't told anyone, Les, and no one knows what the account is, but I haven't really put it out there, but I did think about it, about but disappeared for a while. They've made a little comeback. I'm not even sure whether they know that it is my picture. Come on, Boro, get your shit together, man. Sick. How could you beat Leeds 3-0? I know Leeds are shit, but how could you go to Welland Road in front of a full house? Beat Leeds 3-0 with like one of the performances like of the decade. And then follow that up with like the defeat at Derby. Just scraped the draw the other night, the other day, Saturday, last minute equaliser. I know it's.
Oh, have you seen his channel? Oh, yeah. The guy with the fucking energy drink.
You know what I mean?
Energy drinks and tattoos on his head.
It's my little finger. Oh, Jim will have a go at. Jim will have a go at Phil there, like.
I ended up going a bit nuts and I got his monetized channel with 3K subs fucking back.
This is the quietest I've ever heard Jim on a panel. He's having an easy night, and yes, the flat cap, big up the flat cap. What's happening, mate? You're still going nutters like flat cap, I don't see much of you now, like, to be honest. Don't see much of you about now, mate. We will have a quiz, because I know you like the quizzes, like, and we can't really promote them at the minute, because every time I promote the quiz, I've got to say that Leslie won the last one, so I don't really like saying that. It's sort of what you call it? Takes away the thing, doesn't it? Takes away the prestige of the quiz. I'm only joking, mate. Do you know, does anyone remember him? 100% Irish. He was alright. He was quite funny on the panels, but he used to go in, oh, he's John Smith. John Smith. What's happening, brother?
I'm His Excellency,
yes,
our boyfriend.
Yeah, boy, I see you using that one. I like it. I mean, I don't like it, but
terrorism there in Jim Smith's live.
As he took it off you?
Yeah, I timed everyone out for 24 hours. Fuck it.
Mate, you would never get in the spot. You'd never ever get. I can't believe you give you one anyway.
I was just saving it for the right time, and tonight was the right time.
So many
I love it. I love
have
getting
they been able to get back in?
I think
Can they
half
get
of
back
them
in, like?
are all sad as fuck, you know, arguing about wrongings every day. So I just love ruining it all. Like this. I actually
Are you fed up with it all, like, mate? What are you like? Because you don't come on much now.
In it. I never will be involved in it. I think it's sad as fuck. They're all about 40, 50 arguing every day. I think it's pathetic, mate. The people my age don't even do that. Like 16-year-old kids don't even argue this bitchy in school.
Yeah.
I think
you know what, right? So I don't get many people in here, right? But I think it was a few months ago, right? I dabbled in it, right? I started getting a few of the idiots on and that, and it went. I was getting 50 people in, but I just didn't like it. Didn't like it, mate. I thought, nah, not for me, that. And I just said I'm going back to being a boring cunt. You know?
See, and see that PP, man. He's gonna give himself like I swear, he's always doing a community post or something. He's kind of taking screenshots and like.
He's not happy unless he's arguing PP. He's always arguing with someone.
They don't have their own lives, like. Yeah, Randy. Yeah, I used to ask for a spanner. I just used to type that over and over. See, when it becomes the Jeremy Kyle show, I just leave. I can't sit and listen to that for 4 hours. Sometimes it's 9 hours.
I know. People do,
can't
though.
sit and listen to that, mate. Like, and there's about 10 of them on the box shouting at each other, over each other. It's fucking like they need to get a grip. I know people can say I'm immature on here, but At least I don't take it serious, man. And I have a real life. These people every day, they're about in their 50s, fucking setting each other, meeting up, and it's never going to happen. It's fucking bizarre, bonkers it is.
Mate, did you hear about Incognito when he turned up at Jim's in Bathgate looking for Jim the other week?
So that's the thing. Does anyone even know what Jim Smith looks like? I bet his name's not even Jim Smith, so why bother?
No. Incognito got on a train with his dog, right, on Father's Day morning to Bathgate, right, looking for Jim, going in Morrison's, asking everyone, do you know Jim Smith? No lie,
his name is definitely not even Jim Smith.
No, is it fuck? He went in hassling the women in Morrison's, do you know Jim Smith? Fucking did a live from Bathgate Town Centre. I'm live looking for Jim. Jim was like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? It's Father's Day. And he's like, yeah, he was going to kill him,
Doesn't
apparently.
Matter what they are, to be fair. That's pathetic, isn't it?
In it.
And Boro doing good, isn't he?
But honestly, mate, I'm watching the match here and like, we're all over them, but we should have been 1-0 up. They missed this absolute sitter, but I reckon we can come back like yeah.
I just watched. I had a little browse through my Fire Stick, and none of the games interest me today. So that's why I'm fucking bored on YouTube. Like. I'm up in Scotland.
What are you doing with yourself anyway? Are you working? Like, are you working at the minute? Huh?
No, I'm up in Scotland at the minute. We just had my nan's funeral, but I'm going home on Thursday.
So home for you's Cardiff, is it?
Yeah, but I'm from Scotland. I came here when I came to Cardiff when I was about 5.
What part of Scotland? What?
5 next to Garvey. Next to Garvey.
Oh, there you go. Well, apparently now when it gets dark, it gets light over where Gav lives off his tee. Have you seen his new tee?
Yeah, it's light here now.
That'll be Gav. He'll be smiling. He'll be out on his doorstep. He's got some new Nashes. Honestly, mate, haven't you seen them? He was showing them off last night on, I think it was PP channel.
Piano keys, like.
Well, he looks like Dougie Joyce. Good wish.
Fuck, sake.
Yeah, so when you're not on YouTube, what you doing with yourself? Have you not got yourself a girlfriend yet? Or?
I met 2 girls in the last week, like, when I came up here. No, I don't have a girlfriend though, but I'm just always in the pub with the boys. Fucking, I go to the football. If I'm not working, I just go to the pub quite a lot. To be fair, I don't come on this YouTube. You'll see me talking shit for like half an hour in the comments, but I'm not there for hours every day like them.
Yeah. Do you show your mates and that? Do you show your mates your mates this year?
Would I fuck? I tell you what I do though these days. There's this thing. It's kind of like the YouTube stream ad, but it's this thing called Scout, and it's a load of people like my age, some your age, like, and it's the same as this setup, but it can be that can also be a bit of a wild up. But I go on that quite a bit more than this.
Scout.
Yeah.
What do you need? Do you need an account and all that, like, to go and chat?
It's just the same as like StreamYard, but you don't have to pay for it or anything. But, yeah, it's quite good. Like, you can go in with people from fucking all around the world, but I don't go. I've got like a little handful of people from like England and Scotland who I go in their lives. Sometimes I do my own, but still, I don't. It's not like YouTube where it's just toxic. You actually get a good laugh with some of them.
You know what, mate? This is the dark side. This is a dark corner we're in over here. The more you watch it, the more you realise how bad it is. Like, there's a few hundred people. It's the same few hundred people just moving around. You know what I mean? You might get the odd new one come in, but even the new ones, they go toxic straight away.
It's the way they all try outing each other. That's what I don't understand. They try and do their homework on people, and this guy's a wrong on one day, and then this guy doesn't look after his kids, and this guy's wife is a beg or a scammer or fucking whatever. It's
You know what
something
it is?
new every day.
They slag people off, but then they have them on the panel the next day.
Yeah,
You know what I
and then
mean? Like,
they try and sort their differences out, but then it just turns into 20 people screaming over each other. That's what I mean. How can fuck knows, man? I just think it's crazy. You know, if like my mum or something was part of this corner, and I found out she was screaming at PP or arguing with PP or Dodgy Dave on fucking YouTube, I'd have to slap her like. You would go mad, wouldn't you? These people are parents and grandparents too, you know. What are these people's kids telling them? I'd be fucking
at the
taking a
same
phone
time,
off.
though, it is a little bit addictive at the same time, like, but you do get some good ones now and again, but you know what I mean?
Well, every time I go in Jim Smith's, it starts off quite funny, and then an hour into it, as
Yeah.
soon as PP's on the panel, mate, it's just kicking off left, right, and centre.
Well, Jim's having a quiet night tonight. It's the quietest I've ever heard him
Yeah,
on his panel.
because he can't get a word in. I was on his panel earlier, and then about 5 people joined, started screaming at each other, talking about kids and that again, and that's where I was like, right, I'm off.
Do you do the smoke the weed or don't like the lot?
No, I used to, but I just have a drink now and a bit of the brave powder. So that's about
Did you
it.
hear about tunes? Did you hear what they did the tunes? What Shuffling and them did the tunes last week?
No.
I mean, they managed to get him to Julian's house, right? Don't ask me how. To cut a long story short, they got him to Julian's house, right? They got him pissed. They had him sniffing what they said was sniff, but he says it was flour. And then Shuffling, it's got out of hand in Julian's house, and Shuffling sucker punched him, chinned him, and they've got it on video and that. Shocking. Shuffling's chinned him. And then, right, to top it off, the day later, they had him on a live, right, backstage, basically telling him he had to apologise to Shuffling. Just like wanting him to apologise. I mean, what the fuck is going on? Tunes is just the laughing stock of YouTube, mate.
I think if you're involved in this, and meeting up in groups with people on here, you're asking for some. It's going to go wrong soon. Because it won't be long until once you get back, as soon as you've upset someone, then you're a wrong and again, you're a fucking, you're a tramp, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's quite sad. I think half of these people must have like bad mental problems. I don't really know.
Mate. Oh, it's 2-0 to Stoke. What the fuck?
Oh, we played Stoke years ago at home, and it was in the FA Cup on a Tuesday night, and they beat us 2-0. They were so loud back in the day, Stoke.
You were playing. You had the derby, didn't you? The other day, was there any tune like Cardiff Swansea?
We played Swansea on the weekend.
Is that still a?
Yeah.
Do you still have a bit of scuffling there?
Yeah. Well, no, you can't really see each other because it's called a bubble trip, where you just turn up on the coach inside the ground and you can't get out. But Bristol has a bit of fucking trouble, like, because they can walk. You can walk through their town in a police escort, and all the younger ones, they like to have a bit of a. I just like all the chanting and that. I don't kid on the. I'm off Green Street. I think it's embarrassing going down the football in 2024 and thinking you're going to have some kind of Green Street fucking riot.
I know, yeah.
You're just going to get.
Have you heard that song, Have you heard of the Sleeping Giants, mate? Have you heard of the Sleeping Giants?
What's that, the wank?
From Scotland. My Little Finger, the Sleeping Giants. Have you heard of it? The song,
I
My
thought
Little
you were
Finger.
on about that thing where you sit on your hands and have a wank. Oh, that's the Sleeping Beauty, isn't it? No, I haven't heard.
Have you heard of them? You don't?
No.
Fucking hell, that's me and you then, because I hadn't heard of it, but everyone in the chat played it, and I ain't on here, right? I found it on YouTube last night. And
What is
apparently
it?
they're well known, called the Sleeping Giants. You need to have a look. Type it in YouTube when you get a minute. Sleeping Giants, my middle finger, sorry. You might like it because it's about giving someone the middle finger.
Yeah, but what is it though? Is it?
It's just two blokes. They sat in a house, and one of them's on the buckfast, and the other one's got a guitar, right? And he just starts strumming, and then this fella just gets up off the settee with his boogie and just starts singing, but he's really good. And
Oh, that
apparently they
buckfast
wrote
is
the
fucking
song
lethal, mate.
My middle finger. Good.
That buckfast is fucking deadly.
Oh, it is. I've
I
just
blacked
found out
when I
tonight that
done it.
Oasis are doing some gigs, aren't they? Oasis doing some gigs.
Yeah, I
Have you
heard
heard about that?
They're doing one in Cardiff as well. I like Oasis.
I know.
They're doing it in Cardiff.
What you do? I like, it's only 3-0. 3-0.
3-0.
Can't be 3-0. 3-0, mate.
We got Southampton at home tomorrow.
Dear. Oh, my days. Yeah, what was I saying there? Oh, yeah, Oasis. So, I remember, right, I think I was at school, right, when Oasis first come out, when Blur were out. Do you remember Blur? Have you heard of them?
No.
You haven't heard of Blur?
No.
Damon
What is
Albarn.
it? They sing, do they?
Yeah, man, they're a band. They're a Britpop band, and they come out the same time as, well, they were a bit more established
I
when
might have
Oasis
heard one of their
brought
things,
the first album out.
I'm only 27, remember?
I know, yeah. I know, I keep forgetting that.
But I might have heard one of their things.
Have you heard he lives in a house, a very big house in the country?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's Blur. Park Life, that's Blur. Park Life, ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding.
and I like that song, actually, for the first one.
That's Blur. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
Blur were massive, but Oasis come out and they sort of had like a bit of a argy-bargy for a few years, about who was the best. And obviously Oasis went on to be what they are, like massive. And Blur sort of faded away, but Damon Albarn was the lead singer. He went on to make his own band when Blur split up called the Gorillaz. You might have heard one of their
I've heard
songs
of the
as well.
Gorillaz.
Yeah, that Damon Albarn, he was the lead singer of Blur before the split up.
Standing in line to see the shoulder. Is that the Gorillaz?
No, that's the Killers. That's the Killers.
That...
No, the Gorillaz.
I know this.
Randy, what did they sing? Randy, tell me what the Gorillaz sang, mate, and I'll sing it for Allah. You'll know the tune. You run about the Killers, man.
I've definitely heard of the Gorillaz, but I couldn't tell. Is that the one I just sung there?
That was the Killers one there. Sing it again.
Well, I've definitely heard of the Gorillaz again. If a song come on, it clicks then in my head. But you could sing a song.
Yeah, they did mad videos. Probably, yeah. Oh, he's on about the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You on about the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Fuck knows. That song.
Don't tell me you haven't heard of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh yeah, of course I've heard of them, but I couldn't tell you like this. They sing this. Maybe when it comes on.
That's what you just said.
I've heard of all these.
I think that's what you sang.
I know more about ABBA than I do modern music.
Everyone knows about ABBA, like.
No, I mean compared to like modern music, I swear, honestly.
Are you not into music, like? Don't you have the radio on and that?
Yeah, but I don't have like big, like playlists and all that stuff. But when I hear a good song, I know the words to the ones that I like. And
yeah.
But I don't really know.
Standing in line to see the show tonight. Is that what you're on about?
Heavy glow By the way,
Yeah.
see, I know look the songs and that. I
What's the
see,
chorus? What's it called? That? What's
Heavy
that song
Glow.
called, Randy?
It's called Heavy Glow. I'm sure it is.
Go. Heavy Glow.
Yeah. See, when I'm in the pub and like I want to go on the jukebox, my mind just goes blank. But then like, and then when we eventually in like 20 minutes after I finish using my credits on the jukebox, and we end up getting a good little playlist because I've got to scroll through the whole thing until one clicks.
Yeah. Fucking hell! Do people do they still have jukeboxes in pubs and that? Reminds me of Train Spotting.
Until the
I just
bridge
think
with
Train
out of your
Spotting.
mind. Well, I'm gonna
How do you
jump out
read
'cause
the
I'm gonna
chat
check
like
all
a
the
lad?
football scores for my bet.
Do you? All right. Thanks one for coming on, mate.
I'll come back in a bit if you're still on, yeah.
Yeah, man. Respect, man.
Nice one.
In a bit, mate. In a bit. Standing in line and see the show tonight and it's a right on, right on. So, oh my God, I'm turning off. It's 4-0. Fucking 4-0. What is going on? The fans are leaving. Showing you the fans leaving. Oh my God. 4-0. Right, Leslie, I can answer you now. Of course, I remember Adam in the answer. Stand and deliver your money or your life. Do. Oh, right, this is what I wanted to ask. So, yes, Farrah's, of course. Farrah's at school. I never had a pair of kickers, right? I had pods. I never liked the kickers. You know, the mad kickers with I like the pods. It was Fred Perry jumpers at school. You weren't supposed to wear them. Like we had to wear red jumpers at school. It was dead strict. The dead strict, like at school, bright red jumpers, so everyone knew what school you were from. You know what I mean? It was shocking. But yeah, if you could get away with a Fred Perry V-neck, you thought you were the bee's knees. If you got a day with your Fred Perry V-neck. What happened to Pringle? So obviously, I had a great selection of Pringles from golfing. You know what I mean? All the mad stripes and all that. Remember? I think Tony's. Tony wears Pierre Barucci. You know Pierre Barucci and Leo Gamelli. Pierre Cardin. They sound naughty, them. I think here's a photo of Tony Kelly, you know, from a couple of weeks ago. Someone put it up on YouTube, and it was Tony walking through Haydock with a pair of dungarees on, proper full denim dungarees, turn-ups at the bottom, but he had one of the straps hanging down, you know, like he was trying to pull that look off. And with his bowling shoes on, he had his turn-up dungarees bowling shoes with no socks. And he looked like him out of thingy. Dexy's Midnight Runners, you know, the lead singer of Dexy's. I have to take it out on someone. Fucking 4-0 at home, man. That's a disgrace. Managers could get sacked for that. The start of our season, right? If you take the Leeds win out, we're absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible, man. But yeah, you know that one. The dungarees are bad enough, but when you undo one strap and let it hang down. What's Diddy saying here? Have you seen this thing? Tony, whatever you do, right, don't say anything about Don Revy in front of Diddy. Yeah? He doesn't like it. But he did the one thing, right? He used to go to Leeds, he used to go to Welland Road, and they all used to sing, "He ain't heavy, he's my Raven." Can you imagine? Randy. He ain't heavy. And then he's trying to tell me that he just made that up the other night. No one could make that up, mate. Like, what kind of warped mind, like, thinks of that? It's got to be true. No way, man. No way. Just don't do it, Randy. Don't ever do that. Tony, did you see the picture of Randy in his white cardigan? Trying to find it now. I got a good picture of Leslie, though, the other day. Like, good picture of our Leslie the other day. Leslie. I think that was on the Queen's Jubilee, that. Where'd you get them Crocs from, Les? Good. I forgot I had that one, Les. Where's Randy Diddy, man? Did anyone... I don't think you've seen this yet, Phil. Hey, Phil, did you see any of this? Tony, did you see any of this? Watch this. This has only been seen once on YouTube, and that was earlier on this channel.
I am. Fucking hell! I'm so dodgy, Dave. I'm fucking dodgy. 23 hours and 59 minutes of the fucking day. Lot to Caleb Taylor. I took 2.5% of the nonce, racist, domestic abuser. Encouraging him to keep doing what he does, which is beasting, noncy behaviour. Anyway, what's with the shitty fake acro you produce, you attention-seeking waste man? Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Oh, that hurt so bad. Bad. So, Edie, why you had the face where I was seeing you right? Still hold on. Like, what's the problem? Can I have my face?
Who are you when I want to know your business? No. You said Dave, 2.5 grand to do a job, and that man had your pants down. Proper had your pants down. took your lower off you and told you to go fuck yourself.
I'm sick dodgy, Dave. I'm fucking dodgy. 23 hours and 59 minutes of the fucking day. So, big tongue.
You got ripped. He filled you with a load of shit. You give him 2.5 grand and he had your wife runs down. Don't you dare took 2.5 grand off. It's crazy this YouTube world, isn't it?
I rip people off. Still with money.
Don't you dare took 2.5 grand off grasses and nonsense. Taxed him clean, took it clean off him, blagged him that he was this kind of man that could find things out. I'm in a sixth ring with Paddy and Ellis, and Big Danny and all them. We're all at each other. Oh, you got ripped. He filled you with a load of shit. You give him 2.5 grand and he had your wife runs down. Don't you dare took 2.5 grand off him.
I never said I was a hard man. I'm a double hard man. Double barrel.
It's an absolute classic, man. Oh, God. Yeah, stop there. Like, I had to change the mood there because I was nearly done a little dribble in my pants there. Like, oh, we're getting beat 5-0 now. Stoke have just gone nap. Stoke have gone nap on us, man. What in the name of 5-0 is going on here? I'm going to have to ban Randy. I'm going to have to time Randy out for a week. The worst thing is there's still 20 minutes to go, like. Fuck's sake. Well, Randy's going to absolutely torture me over this. And he, know what I mean? Know what I mean? Has anyone heard Chris M on the panel? We all know Chris M, don't we? Have you heard him on the panel, right? I couldn't believe it when I heard him. I knew he was from Hartlepool, Boro way, so I thought he'd have a Teesside accent, but mate, he's got the broadest Teesside accent I've ever heard. Like, it's got the twang of Hartlepool in it as well. But I heard him, I think he was on Tunes, mate. It's funny as fuck. You know what I mean? He sounds a bit like Torbs, but he's even broader accent than Torbs. If him and Torbs are on a panel together, it's you wouldn't understand him. Like, do you hear him, Leslie? So he's from like up the road from me. I'm waiting for the Northern King, and Northern King said he was going to come in, like, going to do a bit of drone work. Well, he's got a drone, and we've got a drone, so we're gonna go up Penshaw Monument and get some, because you know what King's like. He likes his photos, doesn't he? You know, his moonlights and that, and his he likes his pictures of Penshaw Monument, which is like this monument up by us in Durham. But he likes to get the depth of field right and just get things in focus. You know what I mean? Like, he's showing off a little bit now. I just wanted to ask him like how it was going. I'm not happy with the league, like with the fee league. I'm gonna lie. I'm not happy with the fantasy football league. See what's happening on gyms, eh? Oh, it's mad this. I've got to get YouTube Premium. I do not know how, right? I do not know how you watch things with adverts now. I haven't watched adverts for that long. This is torture. Every time I'm going on to it. More flavours is on. You know what I mean? Wait till I see flavours, man. Wait till I see flavours. You know what I mean? You could have just jumped on here for like 5 minutes. Oh, it's going mad on gyms. There's 170 people in. Stay there and you can listen if you want. See what's happening. It's full of weirdos, the whole panel. PP's back. Can you hear that? PP said he was going, didn't he?
Off the shadows, make out he's not my friend no more. But in reality, he blew you out.
PP going in hard.
I ain't blocking people, just blocking your own people in the chat. Right. Like that. Just want to be saying like me. Sweaty fucking t-shirt. I fucking seen you earlier. I fucking know me. I don't know That's the truth, right? That's the truth. It's the truth.
Sorry.
He went in there and showed the cop. Yeah. Wait. Hold up, what are we talking about choppers here, right? What happened, Bash? Did you get your chopper out on my feed at prime time? It was a cold what?
I'm going to jump on flavours after this. I'm just making feel really bad for like firing alive up. When he could have quite easily just come over here, had a little chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, please, because I've not seen it. And
so when I go in his chat or in the panel, I'll make sure you all stick it for us, yeah?
Don't risk your channel, though. We know what these people are like. Don't risk your channel.
I didn't get that full an argument he was having with Peggy like that. That was just weird.
He's got some form, isn't he? How long's he been here, Barry? He's got more form than fucking anyone. Right.
5-0, mate.
Nah, isn't it? You got to laugh, don't it? Pick up the YouTube, mate.
Comparison.
Right. Where's 5 point, Barry? Score highlight list.
Oh, here he is. See, he mentions his name. He's been ghosted, hasn't he? Been ghosted.
Comes out of jail, his missus having an affair. What'd you say to the guy? Nothing. What'd you do?
He did actually, and I don't know whether he had you had a few drinks or what, King, the other night when you went on there. I was at work. Can't remember whose panel you were on now, but I think you were giving him a bit of shit. I think we were just talking about you, King. I was just talking about like saying that when are you getting your all your pictures put in the gallery and that, because you'll be getting your own show soon with them pictures you're taking now. Yeah, it was Tunesies, wasn't it? Mate, you couldn't write that, could you? You couldn't write it. Honestly. And then you've been, well, I try to sort that out, like with flavours. You've been having chew with flavours as well. I mean, you want to tell us about it? Okay. we definitely need to do that. Do the drone stuff though, mate. 100%. So, because I need to learn how to use it. I've never ever used one, you know what I mean? But oh, you can't call him that now. I was trying to tell him the other day when I heard that you'd been on there and listened to it. Well, no, you didn't jump on. You were in the chat, but he was just getting the wires crossed, man. The pair of you. I told Flavors that it's not personal. You know what I mean? Like the way I see it, right? So the way I see it with Flavors, right? If the community that we're in, if you do something stupid on a camera, on a live, then you're gonna get fucking clipped, aren't you? Or you're gonna get clipped. That's the community we're in. You make a mistake or you do something dodgy. Like that's all I would say to Flavors, that you made a mistake. And if it wasn't Northern King, somebody else would have clipped it. 100%. That's just like the truth. That's just the way it is, you know what I mean? So my little finger, oh, 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 sit on my little finger. I know it's mad because you just wouldn't imagine that beef, you know what I mean? Like, so I think Flavors likes a bit of argy badgy now and again. I'll tell him later as well. Yeah, but I did try to smooth it out mainly because like I think the word wrong'em was getting flew about one day. Like that's not good. That like when it gets to the wrong and shouts and that. Ace, haven't you been watching Flabs? You had a full-on argument the other night with Mad Peggy, Scottish Peggy. I don't know if you know her. I could actually understand what Peggy was saying, to be honest, for one. Randy liked that one, didn't he? Two little smiley faces laughing at his own jokes and that. You see, that's what he's got to learn, you know what I mean? If you want to be witty in here, it's little things like that. It's little, when you put little emojis on at the end. Here, right? Who can tell me, right? Here's one for you, a question for you, see how big of a subscriber you are, right? What did I used to do at the end of every single message I wrote for ages? Did it for about a year. What did I do at the end of every comment? Like every single comment. I don't know how I did it and how I got away with doing it. I think it was still Flat the Moon as well, but it was so gay. Wow, so gay when I think about it. Like, look at him. Who's got see, he's even done the sidey ones, you know, the sidey laughs. Is that sidey laughs? Are they like funnier than the straight laughs? Is that like like a harder laugh? I'm only doing Phil a favour, Leslie, and talking to you. He said, look, do us a favour, you just talk to Leslie, because he said we'll just do it, and he said there's 20 quid a week in it for you if you can just talk to her for a bit. Honestly, I wish I had 20. It's like slave labour, honestly. It's like putting my I even let her win the quiz the other night. I reckon you could get back in there, mate. Go back in and just have a bit of banter in there. Leslie might not be in there. Raven might not be in there, man. She won't be next weekend because she's going to a rave. Jesus Christ. It's going to be 6-0. Oh my God. That is embarrassing. Fucking devastated isn't the word, man. I think that the others did it like worked out so you would win and just thought it'd be funny, like fucking saying. Told you, has he got you on it as well, Randy? Does he pay you out? I'm getting 20 quid a week. PayPal, 20 quid. So I reckon it's costing Phil quite a bit a week, like to we must think a lot of Leslie, right? I know they share croc pics. I know they do share croc pics, like he has told me that. I shouldn't really tell you that, but every time one of them gets a new pair of Crocs. Yes, mate.
Can you hear us alright? Can you hear us?
Certainly can, mate. No echoes on out, is there?
No, you sound alright. I've got a bit of a head cold going on, like, so.
Oh,
anyone thinks I've been sniffing cocaine, I haven't, I can't afford it.
Been sniffing flower like Jonesy. Mate.
Oh, mate,
Could you believe all that? Could you believe all that?
That's nuts. Oh, Midge.
When he chinned him, mate, what was going on there?
I think Tunes probably made his mouth go again, like he always does.
So what did you go on the panel for? What were you on that panel for the other day? What was got on your back? What was riling you?
I hear Peter to be blocked in his chat. So I I'd jump on and say, why am I blocking the chat?
And were you?
This is like, it's on a rude comment.
That's
a grown man. That's a guy. That's a grown man, that.
Shit. That is sad, that. What a sad man.
And I was trying to do what Flavors. Mate, he's a fucking prick. He's a fucking prick. Do you know what it is? Every fucking time I see him in other people's chats, he's perfectly fine. He even commented on my page yesterday, on my channel yesterday. You know what I mean? He must forget when I go on his channel. He must forget. And he tries to show off in front of people, like. That's exactly what he did. He's a fucking element.
I couldn't believe it, like, but I'll have to just stay in the middle on this one, because I get on with Flavors, and I just didn't like what I was hearing. Like, I knew when the wrong word was coming out, I was like, neither of these are wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was getting a bit, I thought it was getting out of hand, like.
Exactly, mate, exactly. He tried to say I was responsible for fucking Titchy, you know what I mean?
Oh, that was it, yeah, that did get me back up a little bit.
Well, he wouldn't say that to me face, you know, but it's the internet, isn't it?
You know what, mate? I know that you, like, you and Titchy were all right at one point, weren't you? And even at the end, I think he was still all right with you. He still had a bit of respect for you, didn't he?
Well, I mean, that's exactly it. I was all right. I felt sorry for him, you know, until I spoke to his ex. the woman who we had 2 kids with, and she told us that he
Right.
forced her from 13 till she was 16. And that
Yeah.
was it. Like
Yeah.
that was it. That's why I went full balls out with him.
Yeah. But even
Loads
so,
of
right,
inboxes.
even knowing that, I don't think you were like that bad to him
I
to
wasn't.
teach you.
I only posted what he put up. You know.
Yeah. 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 Wasn't never an opinion, really. You didn't like make a meal of it. It was all stuff. It was basically his
Exactly.
Insta stuff, wasn't it?
It was his Insta stuff. Exactly. Aye. But and then
You know
fucking
what?
yeah.
You were the first one when he died. You were the first one to find out, and you were the first one to put it up on here, weren't you?
I got loads of fucking checks for that or not because I put R.I.P.
Yeah.
Which is right. I shouldn't have
remember
put
the
R.I.P.
day.
because
I
of what he
remember.
was like. That's what he was, you know. But then I had fucking Flavor saying it was my fault. I had fucking Tunes saying it was my fault. But what else have they got to throw at us, you know? So fucking.
What Jones had an opinion on Titchy, did he?
Well, he did. He tried to. So he says,
I
I
didn't
bullied him.
even know about him. I mean, if you
Tunes
don't have
guys have been
Instagram,
E3, you know, like.
if you didn't have Instagram, right, and you weren't on YouTube, no one would know it, Titchy, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
It was just a character, and turned out that he'd done some wrong stuff, and he's a bit of a wrong one, you know what I mean? Like, and that was it, basically. Move on, don't you? You
Exactly,
moved
man.
on from him.
He used to inboxes and tell us to clip him. He used to inboxes and I'm going live, get ready to clip us. It's like, I need problem.
That's what I
You can
said.
see in some of the you can see in some of the early fucking the early videos I've got of him, like he bigs us up and tells us to start clipping and that, you know.
Yeah,
And then I got an inbox off a girl in tears, saying that like, the man that you're bigging up forced me to have a baby from when I was 13 to when I was 15. And forced me from when I was 13 to when I was 15. I had these kids, 2 girls. I tell you who else spoke to our fucking what do you call him? He does funny videos. I can't remember what you call him.
Karma Corner.
Core video team, core videos. He actually spoke to two. He actually spoke to two offline and all about it, you know.
Because you know what that did you know what that Valley girl was like right from the start, mate? Or did you know she was as bad as she was when she used to go on Titchy, when she was in Titchy?
No, but when I used to start clipping Titchy and used to go on about that, people used to inbox us and say, mate, she's not as white as like you might think, you know, it's not all Titchy's fault. And then obviously you're seeing what she's doing and I thought, fuck that. You know what I mean? You're right.
She's a walking nightmare, like, isn't she?
Oh, mate, how she's accused 4 or 5 people of some serious crime against her.
Yeah.
Send out the comments. Apparently, if you do is it a Clare's law that you can do against your partner if you do Clare or Sarah's law? And 3 wrongfuls come up, and then she's made 2 since then. 2 wrongful shouts against men. That's dangerous, something.
Is she still doing anything on it? Has she not been seen for a while, or what's she doing?
I've not seen her for months, mate. Months. Last I heard, she was.
I did see a post.
France, I think
it was last week. I seen a post last week of her. I can't remember what it was though.
We like.
Yeah, she's well got her, like fucking hell.
I
can't believe she got into Monks, didn't she? She got into Monks chat, like, because of Leo. And when all that come out, remember when all that come out?
I see, that's another one. That's what I'm saying. That's 3 on a file, and there's one with him, and there was somebody else, and all around the same time. What do you call him? That?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's 5. That's 5 wrongful she's accused people of.
What do you call that fella? It's the one word, isn't it? He's Londoner.
What did you say there?
I forgot his name. Like, still we know him.
It's still mine, no, I can't remember.
Randy, tell us who it is. You know what I mean? He used to go a Bootle. Was it Bootle?
Bootle, that's it, Bootle. He threatened to stab me, Bootle.
Did he?
Yeah. I clipped him before I remember when he was sitting on the table. The mic clay was telling him he was going to chop everybody up now. I clipped him, and he commented underneath. He was telling me it was his dad, saying, "Oh, my son's not well." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Brutal. So,
So,
correct me if I'm wrong, right? But Bootle come on here saying the same shout as Leo, didn't he? But
aye,
he
exactly.
also said that he didn't know who she was. It was a total coincidence that he met her. Is that what he said?
It was something like that.
He didn't
He
know she
never.
was off YouTube, or did he?
It was something like that. I can't really remember. It was definitely something like that. Like,
Yeah,
he
so he
didn't
was
know. He
come
didn't
on. I
know
remember
history.
thinking too much of a coincidence. That Bootle, he's like, no, I've just seen her outside work.
The thing is, with
Well,
Butler, he's an habitual liar as well. Like, he's an habitual
is
liar as
he?
well. Like, so, he's got mental problems and all. Like, he used to inbox me on Instagram. I'm not like it. Had to block him. Like, she's not too weird for me, you know.
Are you out
But
with the dogs there? Like?
I've just got the dog out. I'm going to go pop now for a pint. Like,
Oh yeah,
a
where in the
bit of a
old
shitty day.
town?
I'm thinking about going into Durham Centre. Like, it should be all right. Students all back next week, so it should be quiet
Oh,
tonight.
pressure week, man. You won't be able to move in Durham from next week, man.
I
When all
know,
the
I
new ones
know.
coming in. What
Oh, it's a nightmare,
is
mate.
mate? What's Durham Uni like? What's it famous for? Is it specialised in something? Like, is it
Famous
like a
for Harry
posh
Potter,
one?
I think. It's a posh one, like. It's
Has
a
it got?
posh one. Yeah. I
Is
didn't. I
it?
didn't. I
Is
didn't
it
know.
like?
I don't know what it was.
It is quite well
It's
known,
cool.
isn't it? Durham Uni.
It's prestigious. Oh, it's prestigious. Aye.
I seen a lot of
So many really.
Chinese when I was there. Okay, there was full of Chinese everywhere last time I was in Durham. You know, like Asian women, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Aye. They all come up. It's nurses. It's got a big nursing thing in that, on it.
Oh, is it? Is that what it is? Nurses, yeah.
I know I like to be nurses, like, which is all right if you're a young lad, but when you're old and you're not
Yeah.
really interested in as bad as young lads kicking about, it's not very nice, like.
Here, was it true about Scotty G? What the
What
sheriff
was
said, or was he making it up? The sheriff, when he
I
said
didn't
he
know.
filled that mushrooms in, Jamaican mushrooms, supposed to
Scotty
have
G
battered
did.
him or something. That's what they reckon, yeah? The sheriff said the other day. He said he
I
got
can't
it
say that happened,
getting
like.
done. I don't
I
know that
can't say that
Jamaican
happened.
mushroom. Do you know him?
I,
Jamaican mushroom.
mate, he's a prick. He's a fucking prick. He was walking around there. He was walking
I've
around
heard
in
of it.
Liverpool once, sniffing the hills where he's actually saying it stinks and that, you know. It's just, then he was taking videos of it, like, someone had put kids' toys on the side. And he was just saying some odd shit. You know, he's a weird character, him, like. He's a really weird
What do you
character,
think?
like.
What do you think? The Big Baz? Have you heard of this fella, the Big Baz? Who?
Everyone's never out of bed, but turns out he's got a broken back or something.
Yeah. Oh, you're onto him.
Did he not do something the other day with a sex toy or something? And
I
then
was watching
he
it. Yeah, I was watching the live. It was Zara B and Babs, right? Were goading him to get his knob out. Babs and Zara B were torturing him. They were saying, "Go on, get your cock out." It was like, what the fuck? And then he did, and like it was shocking. Since he's done that, he's blew up on here. He's on everyone's panel. He's doing his own lives and everything. But he's supposed to be full of shit. Supposed to be full of shit, apparently.
What did he say? He's stuck in bed because what's he doing? I can't remember what he said.
He's got a broken back, apparently.
Oh, I broke. But my dad's 74-year-old and he's got a broken back, and I tell you what it is, he's more active than me. he's got two broken bones in his back, two broken vertebrae in his back. He fell down the stairs about 2 years ago.
Are you king? Boro got beat 5-0.
Who were they playing? Port Vale? Who was it?
Stoke got beat 5-0 at home,
Oh,
mate.
it was only that Mickey
Terrible,
Mouse
that.
Cup thing they won it.
I know, that's it. Didn't want to win that anyway. Shite.
Ah, shite.
Can't be getting beat 5-0 at home, though. How do you live that down, man? Keep them quiet.
Danny the Boro the winners.
Yeah, shite.
But do you think you're going to get promoted this season?
Whoa, fucking hell, mate. Honestly, from what I've seen, nah. You take that Leeds game out, right? That performance, and we probably had the shittiest start of the season ever.
Oh, he's having a rough one, like. Right. See, I thought we were going to struggle, like, but we're doing all right, like. I think we're 3 out of 3.
Is it?
I think that's what we're on top of the league, aren't we? 3 out of 3.
No way. I didn't know that, like.
I thought we would have struggled this season because we just lost the what do you call him? We just lost our best player.
Oh, have you the midfielder, the darky lad?
Oh, he's gone to Ipswich.
He was going to go.
Fucking Ipswich.
He's too good for you, Zim.
Mate, we've got a few players too good for us. Got a few players too good for us. Like, we need to figure out this season, like, if not, they're gone, like, and we're not going to get promoted.
The thing is, though, like, so they're like Boro, you're like Boro in a way, right? Just not as big, but
just not as big,
right? But you're the selling club. We're known as the selling club. You know what I mean? We always get it to go.
Jack Clark, that's him, Jack Clark. I see. We never used to be with these new owners. Like, that's what they are. Like, they're bringing in youth, making them better, selling them on. You know, just trying to get the club stable, I think.
Well, you should have money. You've got your chairman's loaded, isn't he?
Well, his dad is. It's another him.
Well, it's a little toy, man. His dad bought him it, man. His dad's bought him a toy there, Sunderland. You know what I mean?
I think he's just trying to balance the books first. Like, I didn't know what he's playing. Like, would I sell all our best players? Like, we've come a selling club. Like,
does he do? Does he like? Is he into football? Like, does he go to the matches and that?
I guess the match sits in the stand and not like it. Mike Ashley used to, didn't he? That's what he done.
What do you think of the Saudis? Like, and that woman, she's weird there. The ones who bought Newcastle, she like brokered it, didn't she? Have you seen her? She's at every game. Proper weird face.
But actually not been moved out yet. I'm sure she's just been moved out.
Has she?
I'm sure she has.
She was the face of the Saudis, wasn't she? She did all their press work and that.
Yeah. But she did everything.
I don't know. When they're at the match, you know, you watch them, and I think that they are actually enjoying it. You know, them Saudis.
They love sport, man. If you watch them when they've got the boxing, that they just want everything the biggest and the best, don't they?
Well, the boxing, you know, they're going to ruin the boxing, right? Because you'll never get an atmosphere. Have you seen the fights? They're all
the shite abroad. The shite there, like
they don't get it, do they? They don't create an atmosphere on that. The Saudis, they're all sat there in the white things, white suits.
They're just sitting. No, they're getting singing going. It's right.
Yeah.
So the Yanks didn't really get into it either, did they? The Yanks are similar. Them just sitting, boring, you know.
Yeah, like when we go over thingy, when we take a fighter over to America, like to Madison Square Gardens, we take over. The English take over.
It's like a concert. It's like a concert. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. There's Norris in the chat. Norris know all about this boxing malarkey.
Big up, Norris. You know what? I had a question that popped up in my head today for Norris, and I fucking forgot. I just thought, no, I need to ask Norris about that. And I forgot, like. So, Norris, you've read my mind there, mate.
Well, that's a pretty rainbow he sent for you, man.
I know, yeah. I don't know what he's trying to say there, like. Yeah. So, have you been up Penshaw this week, or?
Yeah, I've had a week off from Penshaw. Like, I haven't got my drone, man. My mate's been away for 3 weeks, so I've let him out, like, fucking sick.
Are you not going to? I'm taking man to that show, you know. Are you going? Are you going to the show?
What's the date of it again, sorry?
I think it's always on a Saturday, innit? I think it might be the 17th, mate, or the 14th.
It's something like that. I'm more than likely, aye. Down up the road, innit?
Do you go for both of the days?
Yeah. More than likely, I'll be the one on the road.
We went on the Saturday last year, and there was a flyover by a Spitfire. Did you see that one?
I did. Was it a Spitfire? I remember that.
Yeah, flew over, did the flyby, didn't it? Too, anyway.
It's a good thing, right? I enjoy it.
Plus, the whole town. It's like a carnival in the whole town, isn't it? Like the whole street gets took over, doesn't it? By the fair and that.
That little village of the day, and then you get the people from all over. It is a disco crack, like a disco crack. I was up one there a couple of weeks ago, like just only called in, and it was I can't remember where it was, somewhere in Durham, like. But that was kind of good and all, like.
You know what's good? What you need to go to if you can once a year is either Yarm Fair or Stokesley Fair. Have you been to any of them?
I haven't been. No, I haven't never been to Yarm Fair. Last time I was at Yarm, it was tall trees.
Really, you've never been to Yarm Fair, mate?
No.
Tell you what, right? It takes over Yarm High Street right the way from the bridge, all the way through, like about a mile, and it's just the gypsies take over, but they have a full fun fair and everything. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Right, it's on for a week. It's on for a week in October, I think. And Stokesley's the same. You know, have you been to Stokesley?
I've never been to Stokesley. I try not to venture down your way, man.
Huh?
I try not to venture down your way.
I wouldn't, mate. Sure.
I try not to, like, you know. Nah,
yeah.
I was in the Boro a couple of weeks ago, like, and it's mate, it all needs renewing. Boro, sorry, get on. I was in Boro the other week, like.
Well, it does. If you go in the town's old as hell, like. But you know,
I walk from the multi-story to the all-you-can-eat. That's as far as I'm saying, like.
Mate, Mike Ashley has bought all the big shops in. He's bought basically the centre of Middlesbrough, like the main 4 shops on the corner, right in the square. He has bought them. He's got Sports Direct, which is on 4 floors, right? In one of the oldest buildings in the town. He's got 4 floors there. Next door to that, he's got, his designer shop. What's his designer shop called? Flannels, is it?
Yeah.
He's got that where, like, T-shirts are 500 quid.
Yeah.
Where the only, even, do you know Psych? Have you heard of Psych?
Psych,
the shop. Oh, he was one of the lads basically. Yeah, can't remember his name now. Steve Cochran. Steve Cochran. Yeah. He started off with a little shop in the Boro, a little tiny clothes shop. He started selling, Replay and all that when Replay come out.
Yeah.
He got into it first in Middlesbrough, and his shop. If you bought something from his shop, you'd only see one other person in it because there was only like 2. He went from that. He had that for about 10 years, and then he bought one of the biggest shops on Linthorpe Road, the old bin shop, right? Turned it into a Psych superstar, and it just fucked it. Absolutely fucked it. I think he sold it like 2 years later. He sold it because he just got too big. But yeah,
he's one of the most hated men in England and Scotland. Him, like actually, like I like the bloke.
Oh, he's a pure wrong, isn't he?
He is, like he fucked Newcastle. He nearly fucked Newcastle. He fucked Rangers.
He didn't give a fuck about the Geordies, like, did he? Didn't give a fuck.
Nah, did he fuck?
But
you know what? When he was on the pitch, he was a good lad. Like he bought everyone a drink and that. You know what I mean? He was kind of funny. Like I was never there. Like I never drank in Newcastle.
I'd love to see how Mike Ashley lives like a week. How he lives like through the week. Do you reckon he's like, because he is mega rich, isn't he? Like mega rich.
Like 700 million or something, right? It's not you call that mega rich.
How does someone like that live though? Is he living like a lord, isn't he?
Wait, I reckon he's a grafter though. He's up in the morning grafting, and then he likes to relax on the night, like.
Hey King, he's one for you. He's a name for you. George Reynolds. He was a gadget, wasn't he?
George Reynolds. Last time I seen him, he owned a fucking vape shop in Chelsea Street. He was shit working at a vape shop.
He's a legend around them parts, though. Do you remember when he bought down the stadium? He bought down and made him a new stadium.
Really. Yeah, he's a legend. He is a legend. Like, he is a legend.
What was he? A safe cracker? A safe cracker, wasn't he?
Something like that he was years ago, wasn't he? There was just a con man now.
Imagine your granddad being a safe cracker.
He is a really good old man and all. Like I seen him a couple of years ago at the top of Chelsea Street. Fucking in a
he's dead, I think now. He died.
He died.
I think he died.
Kind of bad about him.
But Well, there's some mad stories about him in there, like him getting pulled up by the police and he had like £500,000 in his boot and some shovels or something. Have you heard
Did they
about
not
that?
sign? Did they not sign a sprayer or something for Darlow? I'm sure
I
he signed a
think he
sprayer
did.
for Darlow, and the
He did,
contract was hit like mad. You fucking
yeah.
nuts, kid.
Have you heard this classic story about George Reynolds, right? You hear it all the time in factories. So he bought a new machine in one of his factory or something, and one of the workers scribbled on it, like a massive machine, just scribbled the name on it or something, and he seen it. So apparently the next day, the lad went out to his car and George Reynolds had just scratched all over his car.
I wrote his name on it.
Yeah.
George
That's
Reynolds.
what he was like. That's a classic story, that's what he's like, man.
Aye. Yeah, he was just one of the lads, like, wasn't he? Just one of the lads who
Oh, yeah.
made money
Had some money,
legally.
though. He had some money, though.
I bought a football club and built a new stadium. I left them fucked, didn't he?
I think he had a dolly bird. Didn't he have a dolly bird as well?
Well, you want if you're a millionaire, aren't you? You just want one, yeah. Comes with the money, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think he has like he's like let it out there who he's with, and she's obviously like half his age and that. 'Cause he was a bit fat thing, wasn't he? He wasn't out to look at, like, was he?
Nah, definitely wasn't like. He definitely wasn't like. He definitely wasn't making little holes in the safe and crawling. Was he? He was taking full doors off. Aye. I didn't know he died, like. I didn't really take much. They're all dying on the moon. They're all dying. Fucking Sven the other day. Sven died the other day.
Oh, no. I know, yeah.
I wasn't keen on Sven, like, as a manager, like, was fucking hell.
Some boy, like, wasn't he?
Aye. Eureka.
Cancer, didn't he? Cancer.
Cancer, mate, aye. Fuck's the best of people, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But what a guy he was, man. 50-year-old Dylan Eureka, you know? What a guy. What do you call his girlfriend at the time and all? What do you call her? Nancy Diallo.
Nancy Diallo, yeah.
He was a looker at all, wasn't he? Sven must have had some charm or something, dude.
He must be. I know, mate. There was like loads of stories, like when he was seeing Ulrika, and like about leaving shoes outside the door or something. There was a story about that.
Some boys, man. Aye. So what's going on with Moon then? What's happening in your world?
Know what, mate? I'm a bit messed up at work, right? Because I normally work continental shifts, yeah, 3 on, 3 off, days and nights, right? But these next 2 weeks, I've got to work 7:30 till 3:30, Monday to Friday, right? Just to do some training. Fuck me up. I've only been doing it 2 days. Like, I hate getting up anyway at 6 o'clock. But
I was never keen on mornings, like. I always preferred nights.
It's horrible because the summer's over now, basically, isn't it, up here?
We're definitely doing like a fucking freezing today,
It's been blowing a gale for about 3 days, mate, up here.
Exactly, mate. We're in October, like. We were more October style weather, you know, that's what I mean, sorry. Like, usually October, now it's in August. Aye.
Is it normally, have you been when it's red hot? I'm sure it was quite hot last year, but I've been there when it's rained as well.
Aye, I think when it's been warm up that way, like, yeah.
And that's always on in the middle of September, so I don't know, you might get a freaky week where we get 25, but I can't see us getting 25 many more times.
The last time I was up there was when it hit 30. It hit 30, I was in that 14, you know, in the water. Do you know what I mean?
30. That's it.
30 degrees. No, it wasn't September. I'm just saying the last time I was up there.
Oh,
definitely wasn't September,
yeah, you love it there, don't you? Like, you want to end up there, don't you?
I do that. I'd love to. Where I live now is a little village, you know, but yeah, that's just in the middle of nowhere, like it is. That's just like ideal.
So, would you class yourself as a townie?
No, I'm from a big city, and I'm from council estate. But at the minute, I would call myself. I live in a village. I live in a quiet village, like.
Yeah,
I live
village
not far
sound.
from where you work,
Village
man.
is
Not far from where you are now. That big butchers.
Oh, you're near there, are you? Because
I live in them.
people say that place where I work, yeah, where you're on about, that's where I work, right? I've worked there all my
Yeah,
life, just about.
yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know what do people think of that place now? Is it they try to keep it a village, don't they?
Well, yeah, well, it used to be nice a few years ago, but obviously you get the young ones growing up, and there's a lot of like all the gangs and that. It's nuts for a village, like, but
Gets took over on a Friday night, right, by the kids because I go past on my way on night shift and it's just kids everywhere. But
all the young
they
ones
do that
around,
mad, they do that mad football thing, don't they, where they chase the football around and they board
Oh,
all the
mate.
windows up. Is it Pancake
Yeah,
Tuesday?
it is, Pancake Tuesday, Short Tuesday,
What do they do? They just go mad, like chase this ball around, don't they?
It's I don't know, it comes from years ago or something from years ago. It's like murder ball, like, aye. That's right, murder ball.
But it's like
It's
if
good.
you get a touch of the ball, that's it. You've made it. You know, you'll
Yeah,
get remembered that year if you've got a touch of the ball. There's, there's, a,
aye.
there's a mad version of it on YouTube somewhere. Have you seen it where they're proper scuffling one on this street, and it's like
Yeah.
oh mate, they're
Man,
knocking hell out of
people get
each
hurt,
other.
you know. People get
God
hurt
knows,
playing
of
that, you know.
course they do. All the shops
Aye,
bought the windows up, mate. You all bought the windows up for that game.
it's good food, like, it's good food.
But
It's like down the country, down the country where they roll things down the hill and that then they roll themselves down the hill and they're all gonna get snapped in half.
that's off
Fucking
it. I've
crazy.
seen a few of them, yeah, where they've landed on their heads and half, flying up about 20 foot.
The things
Jason's got
people do for
cheese.
tradition.
Cheese.
Oh, crazy, man.
Yeah,
There's some villages have got some crap tradition.
I could just see you running down that hill like chasing a bit of cheese, like.
Oh, yeah. 7 somersaults at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I picture that. All right.
Oh, we've got some mad traditions in this country, haven't we? Got some mad traditions.
Oh, what's that? What's that bad one they have in Durham? Is it the Miners' Day or something? That goes mad
The
too.
miners' gala. The miners'
Yeah,
gala. And you're a brave man to get it out there. Like, it used to be fun, but now you're going to take your gum jail. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy now, the miners'
what's it
gala.
all about? Then? What's it all about? Who goes to that? Like,
Which is celebrating, like, the miners, you know, like, the old, because obviously there's a lot of mines in Durham and surrounding areas and that. But all the villages, like, all the youngins out of every village gone and they didn't get on, you know? Especially that day, they didn't get on, like.
so is there like thousands? Is there thousands there?
Oh, have you ever been, Moon? It's a good crack, like.
I've seen
You
it on the
just
telly, but I've never go like.
everyone just goes to the pub and then they stand in this big field with bags of drink. And there's like gangs from over like there, gangs from over there, and it just kicks off spread your air sporadically, like. Oh, I have stopped going, like.
Yeah, what's that other one, right? It's got a mad name. It's always on in Newcastle every year. Like the Hoppins, is it? The Hoppins.
Oh, the
What's
Hoppins,
all that?
yeah. That's just
What's all that?
just rides in it. Just you set up with the rides and you get on, but there's loads of trouble there now. The same as another one. There's one in a place called Horton Feast, but there's been
Yeah.
stabbings in that there. There's been loads of stabbings in that there the last couple of years, like, so I think that's not going to hate. Like,
Do you know what you said there? Full of rides, right? So, do
I
you
want 2
call
seconds,
it?
bro, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. You're a little helmet man. Just stop saying my name. Stop saying me. Stop begging me attention. You're just a little weasel. You're just a little weasel. Where do you live on the? Was it the west coast of Scotland? But you talk like you're a black man from London. Get a grip, son. You're gonna carry on.
Yeah, I see. There you go, mate. You've been told, mate. Yeah, he loves it, I see, though. Loves it.
Oh, he's a prick, man.
Yeah. So, do you call them? Have you heard of people calling them the shores, or we're going to the shores?
Oh,
Or
the
is it
shores.
like
That's what it is. Nah,
that's
it's called the
that's
shores. I'm back to
weird?
the shores.
Ah,
So
man,
I'll
it's the
call it like
fair, isn't it? It's the fair. You
it's
call
the
it the
shows
show.
are there. Aye,
No,
aye.
man. Fair, man.
Yeah. It's always been the
Oh,
shows since I
yeah.
was little boy, you know. Like the Hopkins used to be the shows.
That's a proper Geordie thing, that, like the shows.
Is it like? I think
It's
yeah.
like,
I don't know. Amanda sees it, so then we'll see it up there and all. I think them see the shows of Scotland.
here's a few things for you, right? Well, what I just always laughed at when I went to work at Stanley, right? So, why do they say, like, say it was your birthday, they'd say, oh, I'm 40 the day. What's that about?
They're there.
40 the
I'm
day.
40 the day. They're
Do
there.
you
It
say
means
that?
2 day. That just means two, doesn't it? The day. I do say that.
So I always used to laugh at that one, right? And then it was Hadaway and Shite. All the lads used to say, Hadaway and Shite.
Shite, man, you daffy.
And then Ket. Have you got any Ket? Do you know what Ket
I'm
is?
gonna kiss. Sweet. Why aye? You're gonna say you kids here, why aye? I say that. Everyone says that, don't they?
Where the fuck's Ket come from for sweets? Ket.
But no, that's a good word, isn't it? Get your kids out. Why aye, kids?
And everyone just called everyone Dennis at work, you know, because of how he does it.
Aye.
If you did something daft at work, someone would shout, "Oh, hey, Dennis, man!" Like you just got used to it after a bit. You know what I mean? It's funny as fuck.
Aye.
Yeah,
Good crack,
proper
like.
mad. Like the Geordies are proper funny, mate.
Good
They
crack.
just
Good
brilliant.
crack, like.
I walked into that factory, right, in Stanley, right, on my first day. I had an XR2i, right. I was 30-year-old. Like I was like,
Oh, okay,
I was
then.
in
Good way for
prime, you
next
know
one
what I
to go.
mean?
I went there.
And I rocked up, right. I rocked up in this factory full of Geordies, right, lads, lasses. As a borough lad, like walking on the shop floor, right, full of Geordies, right. But I swear down, after 8 hours, right, I knew I'd be mates with them all. Every single one of them, man. It was just the best shift ever. And like, I
Good
loved
luck.
working there, man. I loved working there for ages
Yeah, I say when you get
because of the
places like that, you
people.
can have a laugh and the lads are all right. It's half the battle, isn't it?
Mate, I used to drive 45 miles there, 45 back, like for 8 years. I did that
Just for the crack.
every day. For 8 years, I went to that factory in Stanley. Honestly, mate, don't know how I did
Aye.
that.
What for factory was that like? You want to see it like, or can you not see it?
You know, Tamfield,
What did they do? What did they do? I can't feel it. Aye.
we made plastic. We made plastic.
Right.
You
I
know what
think
I
I know what
mean?
you.
Swanee
Right,
worked
so
there. Swanee worked
yeah.
there when I was there.
Oh, Swan and Ollie.
Yeah, I can't remember him. He remembers me, but I can't remember him because they used to have that many people. But he said, "Oh yeah, man, I remember you." He said, "You used to always fix my machine." He said, "You were the only one who would," and that's what I was
Aye.
like there. That's what I was like there. You know what I mean? Everyone thought I was a softie. You know what I mean? Because I
Aye.
never lost my rag like all they used to. The other lads would lose the rag all the time, and I didn't.
Mr. Laid back.
Yeah. So that's like, I think that's why everyone like I got on with everyone. You know what I mean?
Aye. Swan sounds like a proper macam, doesn't he?
Oh, mate, doesn't he?
But
Dead broad, isn't he?
he's not even from something, you know. He's not even from something.
You know what? I've never heard an accent as strong as Swanee's when I think about it, like from up your way.
Exactly. And he's not even from something. He lives where he's from, the Pension Monument. That's where he grew up, like. I actually
Yeah, he's
know
got
Sonny. I actually know who he is. He hasn't got a clue who I am, like, but I actually know him, like.
he's got an accent of his own, now, Swanee, like.
Proper man.
Here he is, man. He's been listening, and he's been ghosting.
Oh, is he ghosting?
Yeah, man. What a puff. That's weird, that, because, Bob, we were talking about you, and then you popped up in the chat. So you were defo ghosting.
No, that wasn't ghosting, honestly. I just flicked it on, saying you live.
Honestly, literally, you asked the chat. We were just talking about you about a minute before you came in.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fucking scroll back now and fucking see what was all good on. Who was slagging us off and shit. Oh, she's been winding the flavours up, good lad.
Yeah,
Good lad.
Flavors is live now, and I think been
Mate,
live
no,
for a while.
he's a fucking helmet, flavours, man. He's a proper helmet. He's a proper hell of a
Swanee winds him up as well, like.
Oh, you know. But you know what it is, though? I didn't even, I don't know why, he'd just been on air, Grasses Nonsense Exposed panel, and then he went live straight away, so I just went and made one comment. It wasn't even a bad comment, just, I can't remember what the comment was, but it wasn't even a bad comment, and that was it, like, straight away. But then he was on my channel today or yesterday, you know, talking to us. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Have you got a split personality or something? Just weird, man.
I reckon Flavs is listening to this. Like, Flavs, you need to come on, mate, and get the bottom of this, you know what I mean? So, Swanee, Swanee's got a love-hate relationship with him as well. Like, they're proper fella with each other, like, proper.
Oh, I see.
Wormed his way back in, Swanee, like, but
yeah, fuck him. Like,
well, he's got under your skin, like, hasn't he?
I didn't like him, man. It's because he's so two-faced, man. Honestly, he's so two-faced. It's unreal. Like, he'll talk to us, like, if you come in your chat, or if you come on your panel, he'll be like, oh, big up 10K, and he would talk to us up. Then as soon as he's on his one panel, and I comment, he's like, Northern King. It's not the first time, you know what I mean? He doesn't. He doesn't just do it to me. He does it to a few people. Like I'm sure it's either the deal yesterday. Since then, he's commented on my fucking channel. You know what the fuck? It's because you're on his panel, man. He thinks you can show off, you know. Just like, oh, Northern, and then he pulls off his Northern when he's mates say, oh, Northern King. Nah, then you're not gonna, like I tell the day, fuck off. You didn't comment on my channel anymore, you fucking old prick.
Okay, you've got to laugh, man. You've got to fucking laugh.
Randy always does it. He always likes us off until I get here.
I can't believe you haven't got your drone, though. I honestly thought, I'll try and meet up with you for an hour with the drone somewhere, you know what I mean? But
I'll have it back in like 10 days or something. He must have been gone. He's borrowed for 3 weeks. He's gone to the South Coast. He's my mate, you know. He's gone to the South Coast for 3 weeks. He's borrowed for 3 weeks. He must have been gone 10 days.
Does he know
if he hasn't been gone 10 days, it's fair, you over here?
Does he know we're flying?
He had 1 years ago. Yeah. I'll give him a few lessons, like.
What if he breaks it? How does that pan out?
He buys us a new one. What was that like? It's $1,000, you know.
So what if he just gives you it back, right? And next time you get it out, like in a month's time, it's knackered. But then he says, it was all right when I give you it back.
In a month's time, I fly it every day, man. I'm addicted, man, honestly. Don't know what I'm going to do. It's back like that.
You'll be flying through the posts in Penshaw Monument, so won't you do zigzags around it?
I've been looking at stunt runs, man. I wouldn't even fly under the viaduct on there at Fatfield. Honestly, I wouldn't, just in case there was fishing line hanging or something and snag me drone. It just fucking drops it in the water. Can you imagine? You're like, wounded, wouldn't you? Oh, no.
Good lie.
I had to send it back, you know. This is my second drone. I had to claim on my insurance for the first one.
Do you ever go to Bishop Auckland?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you know the massive viaduct there where people always jump off? There's always someone jumping off it.
Yeah.
Goes right. That's where Kinran is. Have you heard of Kinran?
No, it's Kinran.
It's like a big show that's on in Bishop Auckland, like all over the summer, and they reenact with horses and everything. They reenact like one of the wars, World War.
Oh, all right. Right. I know what you mean.
It's purpose built. It's a massive site, and they've built castles on it. But it's only on for a few months a year.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of Kinran. Fucking hell.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what I was going to say was something about that viaduct, but I forgot now. Can't remember, mate. I've been on this vape thing, haven't I? Fucks me out.
Damn vapes in the day now for me, except make us cough like.
Oh yeah, they always have a little cough. Like you can't not.
Anyway, like, I've got bad lungs anyway. Like I had double pneumonia about 4 years ago. I was in a coma, like it's left loads of scarring on my lungs, so I cough a lot anyway, you know. So then vapes ain't good for me.
No. How'd you get away with weed then?
Joints. Smoke joints or blunts, just no vapes.
Yeah, why is everyone going on to the hash again? Why is everyone raving about the hash?
It's because they're making it from flavoured weed, decent new flavoured weed, so it's got some nice taste to it, like. It's cheap, it is.
I know it sounds like it's making a big comeback everywhere you go. Everyone's got tack and that, you know what I mean? We call it tack.
Tack, but it's tasty though, man. It's like flavoured, you know. It's like really nice, like. You never smoked the dab in that? Well, that's what you'd be able to have in probably dab, is it?
I don't know that I've heard of that dab. I've heard my son on about it. Dabs, isn't it like
Dabs,
the
dabbing, aye, dabs, aye.
The fuck
It's
you
good stuff, dabs. It's what? Oh, I'd wipe you out. Aye, aye. It's just all the good stuff extracted from the bud into like a oil. Then it goes into like a wax, and you smoke it through like a bong with a glass bowl.
Is someone making that like, or is it coming from wherever Africa or somewhere? Doesn't it? Where's it? Tunisia or something?
No.
Morocco.
Then you can get it from all over. Are you about dab?
Yeah, well, no, like Rocky and that. You know, the Rocky and whatever. Is it all coming over from Morocco and all that? Yeah.
Nah, most of it's made out here now, man. Most of it's made out here, like. Same as Cali, man. Same as Cali. Most of the Cali's grown in the UK. For in Cali packs, so.
They must be getting good at it then. They must be getting good at it because it's all illegal, isn't it? It's still illegal, isn't it?
Wait. It is still illegal at the minute, like. It's decriminalised where I live, though. County Durham.
Is it?
Aye.
Is tack classed as weed? Is tack resin? Is that still class B?
No, it's class A. It's class A.
Is it?
As soon as you change weed from anything other than bud, it's a class A, like.
What?
It's nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. It's only weed that's a class B. It's just crazy that's a class B.
Isn't it a well-known fact now that if you get caught with, say, 4 or 5 plants, maybe even 6 in your house, that they're going to let you off?
Aye. Especially where I live, it's decriminalised. You can have 9 plants in your house, and you'll be all right. Last time I got caught with weed on his moon, I got took to court, right, and I got a £10 fine, but because I pleaded guilty early, the half so I had a £5 fine.
What? For doing what?
I got caught with weed. I had like 17 gram on us or something. I got a £5 fine in court.
So
that's how much of a joke it is now, man.
So how do you get classed as a dealer then? How do they get you for dealing? What do you have to have?
Like you've got see, I had it was all just in one tub, but if I had it like separate in bags with like deals, then obviously it's there to be dealt in it. But I didn't.
But don't get me wrong, right? Are you telling me that if someone gets caught with a kilo of weed in the car, what's going to happen to them?
Yeah, you're probably going to get a fine and maybe a little bit jail, tiny little bit jail for a kilo. Like probably jail, not. Probably it depends on your record. Like it depends on your record, but you're not talking like a big chunk of time on anything. If you haven't got any drug offences on your record, then you just get a slap on the hand and a fine.
Really? Wow.
Aye. Especially in Durham.
I watched this thing today. I subscribed to some fella today, right? Because it was like a 20-minute thing about this county lines gang in Nottingham, how they took over and murdered this fella. But I was watching. It was dead good. It was on for about 20 minutes.
Well, that's what Flavors was saying to me the last time. It was about how we get all that shite weed up here. He's talking about county lines and that. Mate, I'm from County Durham. I don't know what you mean about county lines.
You know what though? He does know a little bit about the northeast, Flabs. He knows that. He knows where I live, and he knows a bit about the borough and that, and a few people from the borough. Yeah. But he was also in Dearbold. You know when it was Dearbold.
Oh, was he in Dearbold? Was he?
I'm sure when he was 18, he went to Dearbold. I think the one in Barnet Castle.
Aye.
Yeah, because he knew Barnet Castle. And he said it was full of Mackhams and Smuggies, and he got on with them all.
Aye.
Yeah, so he does know a bit about the northeast, but we don't have county lines, do we?
Not really.
That's for
Not
like
really.
little towns and that. That's for little towns and
That's
that. Isn't it?
county lines is just a way of bringing drugs through the country. That's all it is, you know. That's all county lines are.
Yeah.
But nah, it all gets all the drugs over here either gets imported or grown locally. Like we don't fuck on with these houses.
This one I watched today, this gang came from Birmingham to this little town in Nottingham. Took over this kid's house, right? It was a bit vulnerable, just tortured him and took over his flat. And at one point, they were making $3,000 a day. At one point, was going through this letterbox in this flat.
Oh, mate, they did that a bit, man. If people owe them debt, they move into the house and make them keep the stuff there. And there's people getting caught and they're being forced to do it and they're going to jail for a long time. It's horrible, man.
Yeah, this kid ended up dead. Like this other gang came to take over this county line. The 6 of them went in the house, chopped the lad's foot off. He died. Whose house it was? Yeah, they all got done. They all got 29 year for murder. About 6 of them.
Serves them right, doesn't it? Serves them right.
Terrible that, like, because the kid was just an addict. You know what I mean? But he happened to have.
That's exactly what they're doing here. That's exactly what they're doing here. People who owe the money, they're just saying, right, you're gonna have to keep all this in your house, and if you that you have a large amount of drugs in your house, it's a danger. It's either a danger from the police or other drug dealers who want to tax people. Do you know what I mean? It's just fuck that.
No, it's naughty, like naughty business. Like it basically just always ends up in someone dying or someone.
That's exactly, mate. There's a few lads will pay a man and like they're getting into debt. And then they'll say, "About you've got to do this," and then we're doubling it, and then they just end up taking their own life. You know what I mean? They kind of see a way out of it. Like it's happened a few times up here. Like it's fucking sad. Like really sad.
Was that
cocaine and things doing it?
Hey mate, have you heard about that court case that's ongoing at the minute about that 15-year-old who got stabbed by the 16-year-old?
Bill, you're right.
Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, move on. I was just reading those comments.
I know, yeah. I'm trying to ignore them. There's a court case on at the minute. The lad was 16 at the time, and he stabbed this 15-year-old lass in somewhere in the northeast, and stabbed her 37 times, and he's pleaded not guilty to murder. Like the trial's on at the minute, 37 times.
So what's he saying? Diminished responsibility?
No, he's saying that. Well, I'm not sure. You know, I don't know whether the case has just started, but it's on the news straight. It's on the top story on the local news. And
where's it like?
It might have happened. It's somewhere in between. You'll know it somewhere like, in Newcastle, the West End, or somewhere like that. But a bit more. It was a big case.
I didn't watch the news, man. Yeah. I didn't really watch the news, like.
Here, are you still outside?
Aye, just lost my dog, hey.
You've got a good signal up there, like, you're near Pontop Pike. Are you near Pontop Pike?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't let me drag that far by me fucking knackers, but I can see it.
Can you? It's not far away, is it? That's in, I tell you where's nice there. It begins with L. That's a nice little village. Begins with L and the famous for milk, dairies.
Oh, aye.
You know what I mean? Is that like a nice village?
Aye, that is. I like it up there. I like it up there. Like I'm not keen on that dairy, like, but I like it up there. Like
I know a few people who lived there who I worked with. They were like a little bit upper class. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's got a little rough estate, like a little rough estate there. Huh?
Was it?
Aye. I would. In general, that is a really nice village. Like, yeah.
What's we've got a lot of like people who I know from up that way. You know that little village in between Crook and the other one begins with
Crook.
W.
Oh, aye.
What's that like? So we know a lot of people from there.
It's there. Yeah, them little villages are a bit rough. Like that's the little villages that like to fight with each other. It's all about we like.
Yeah, there's not much going on there. Like,
Nah, they've got nothing about we like. That's. See, I like it up there. Like whereabouts that the ferries and that W. I like them. Them's my favourite places along that way. Like, I love that. You go up
it's
in the
like
hills
village
and
life, though. I don't think I could handle. I'm not ready for village life, either. I mean, I'm
they're
a
not. It's not like it's not like I live in the middle of nowhere. You know, I'm moving. It's not like it's. Yeah, I
yeah, but
couldn't
where
have.
you
I
want
say
to
that's
live,
it.
but where
Oh,
you want
mate,
to
no,
live
not
is in the middle of nowhere.
no, not good.
You know what I
Honestly,
mean?
I could live on a farm in the middle of nowhere myself. Like, I really could. Just me and the dogs. I'd be buzzing with
Yeah,
that.
but yeah.
Aye, aye.
But so
Peace,
is that
quiet.
where you're going to be in 5 years? You're going to be there in 5 years, like,
If I win the lottery, fucking hell.
mate. Got to just do it, man. Push the boat out a bit. You make it. If it's something that you dreamed about now, you really want, you just do it.
Have you seen the
Pay
price
for
of
it
houses
later.
about here? Yeah, it means moving away from me family, like, you know. But I've still got like
Yeah,
one kid who's still a child, you know. So it would mean moving away from him, like. I mean, don't get us wrong, I'd love to, like, it's just with my judges. He's a little
yeah.
prick.
He's the one for you, right? Have you seen them adverts? Oh, you might not know if you don't watch telly. Has anyone seen them adverts? Amaze, I think it's called, where they raffle these massive houses off, like £4 million super houses, right? And they do a raffle, and it doesn't say how much the raffle tickets are on the advert, right? But
Aye.
it does say at the bottom minimum donation £1 million, right? That's what it said
Oof.
at the bottom of the advert. So I'm thinking, what's that mean? £1 million donation? And obviously it means that they have to sell £1 million worth of tickets before they'll do the raffle, you know what I mean?
Right. Aye. So they're not
And
losing whatever.
I had a look on their website, right? You can either buy one ticket, right, which is a tenner or 15 quid, right? Anyone could buy that. But you can also sign up, right? And they had 2 or 3 options. The last option was £1,000 a month.
Fucking hell.
One of them was 200, and one of them was about 500, and you got so many entries every month for that. But that was a standard order for the £500 a month or 1,000
That's nuts,
to
innit?
try,
That's nuts,
yeah,
man.
to try
People's
and
people's
win
got that
one of these
people's
million.
got that
Like some of them,
disposable income every month. Fucking hell, man.
imagine, like, yeah. So I worked it out. Then I thought, you know what I mean? The odds must be astronomical, but has it still got to be worth a tenner? You know what I mean? I suppose like a lottery ticket's what, £2, and you got to
Since
win a
when
few
I put the lottery off my dad a couple of months ago and it was £2. I said, what the fuck's going on here, like? I wonder how long has the lottery been? £2, like?
Mate, it was absolute disgrace when they put the lottery up.
I felt
Doubled
robbed,
it,
like.
and put some more numbers in though, didn't they? So it was harder to win anyway.
See, I put that Irish lottery on, like, that's meant to be the one, innit? I didn't gamble on them. I didn't put the lottery on now, like.
Yeah, they do something like get 3 numbers, don't you? And you get 300 quid or something, don't you?
Something like that. Something like that.
I had a
Like
mate
I
who
said,
won the lottery, like King
yeah,
Hydrate.
man.
One of my best mates won the lottery, but never even bought me a pint. I grew up with the kid.
Fucking hell. How much did you win?
Mate, it was a million. So
What,
he
in
was
his
the same
50s?
age as me, right? I went all the way through juniors with him, right? All the way through seniors as his best mate. And basically, I got him a job. I was just his best mate, right? For like 20 years we were. And one day, one Sunday, he won the lottery, right? I seen him twice after that. Once he had an Audi R8, right? He was driving down the road. And the next time, I bumped into him at the shops. And he was the next day, he was going to one of the derby games, the Barcelona game, with his daughter.
Aye. Fucking
And
hell.
I never even
Kids
got a
just
pint
feel
with him.
it.
I never even got a pint off it, mate.
Oh, no, good. But
Never
you think
hadn't
it's sorted,
been
you know what I mean? You think it's
weird.
sorted, mate, aren't you?
Oh, mate, it was just weird. I've never known anything like it.
If I win the lottery, all my mates and I'll have a massive party. You fucking hell, like, ah!
You have to, don't you?
Aye,
You know what I mean?
aye.
If it was me, mate, oh, honestly, I'd have been stupid. I'd probably give him about 50 grand or something. No worries out of a mouth.
Aye.
No
Exactly,
worries.
exactly. Aye.
I would have told him he doesn't have to work for a few years. That's how close
Yeah,
we were.
they just fucking waved at you and said, "See ya."
Mate, it was, just something like that, yeah.
Ah,
He,
you like me, man. You like me too, soft man.
he lives in Scotland now. He bought a B&B or something in Scotland last year, yeah.
When he won the lottery and moved to Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they lost that, man. They lost that. I was
It's
in
like
the there.
within a week, right? He had an Audi R8, right? Just, one of them supercars. I think it was 100 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was flying around the borough in that. You know what I mean? And then about 2 weeks later, I seen him and he bought a Range Rover. He got rid of that Audi, bought a Range Rover.
Can't
And
blend anything better. That's all the drug dealers.
yeah. Oh, he went fishing I heard he went fishing in the Amazon, that mad fishing that they do in the Amazon.
Ah, right, aye.
He always wanted to do that, like.
But that run fucking, what do you call it, that, aye, we catching them dangerous species and that.
Yeah, I forgot his name now.
Ah, it's nothing like
Everyone's
fish I
into
can see.
fishing, aren't they? Yeah, everyone in here is into fishing.
I like me fishing like, but I didn't think I was going to catch fish that would eat you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what do you think of
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Swan and Only doesn't recognise my voice. Like we've had many a conversation, Okay, now.
Have you?
Aye. He thought I was a lad called KK before. Like he's before we like.
Yeah, I watch thing about. I must watch it a few times a year. That Realm Mode documentary. The real crime.
Aye, that's good crack. Like that's good crack. That's good crack.
That's a great watch, that, mate.
Mate, the whole of the North East stood still for a week. Everyone glued to the telly, like.
You know what, right? You know what? I'm not even gonna lie, right? I listened to it.
There you go, so well done.
I listened to it at work through my earphones. I don't even have to see the pictures, just the story. It's fucking brilliant.
Mate, I was a DJ, man, and then the pub were up, man. They turned the music off, the lights on, and put the telly on, man. Raoul Moat was gonna sit there drinking at the bar watching Raoul Moat. Nuts, man, it was nuts.
In this documentary, right? This is how mad it got. He took over that town, didn't he? What was it called? Rothbury or something.
Aye.
So that Rothbury, let's get it right. Rothbury is like very sought after, isn't it?
It is. It's a nice village. Like I was up there not that long ago. Like Rothbury.
It's upper class, isn't it? It's upper class. Like there's money up there, and so Raoul Moat turns up there, right? The whole country's looking for him, yeah. And he's going in people's gardens and pinching the tomatoes and that.
Yeah, living in a drain.
Yeah, living in a drain. Yeah, apparently.
Nuts, man. Nuts.
Even how could they not find him though?
That expert, what do you call that expert? That survival expert, that him trying to track him, didn't they?
Yeah, he did.
That helicopter flying over they hate things on. They hate, what do you call them? Infrared cameras on. Them couldn't find him.
I know. Yeah, that's what I mean. And he even left
ginger and all, you know what I mean? I don't know how he died. He was in a drain though, wasn't he?
Mate, didn't he leave? He was taking the piss when he let them find his little camp, right? Didn't he? And he left a dictaphone, didn't he?
With a message on the dictaphone. Aye.
That's how mad he was, man. That's how much he was taking the piss. He let them find his little campsite, and he left them a note and a dictaphone. And then they still couldn't find him for a few more days.
I think the whole of the North East come to a standstill there, man. Like when that was happening, like it was brilliant. Like it was great TV.
I mean, them two lads there, the two lads that we got helping him, they got the brunt of it, didn't they? They got 30 odd years, didn't they?
Aye, them still locked up, them. It's nuts, that. Them still locked up, man. That's crazy.
Mate, they got 30-year minimum for that. They didn't. All they did was take the guns to him, and he basically he must have knew they were gonna. Their life was ended when all that started happening. They must have thought, oh my
Aye.
God.
Them getting his sentence on there. Them getting his sentence. You know what I mean? It's nuts.
They tried to say that he kidnapped them, didn't they? And then,
Aye.
but they'd sent proper letters to the girlfriends and that saying, no, we're not kidnapped, we're with roadies, all right.
With safest houses and things like that.
And they grassed him up, didn't they? The own girlfriends grassed him up.
Oh, crazy, oh, crazy. But I'm still locked up over that, man. You know, that's crazy, that, man. With that, there's shame about that couple, like, him who got shot in the face, that rock band or whatever.
Yeah.
Shame about him, like, but other than that, like, it was a really, really, really good week, like.
Anyone who hasn't seen that, that's one of my favourites. And I tell you, my other favourite is the Wacky Backy Boat. Have you seen that?
Aye, that's kind of good, like.
What's he called?
Phil Berryman.
Yeah, Phil Berryman. He was some boy, him, you know.
Aye,
He was from Boro, wasn't he, from Boro?
Aye, from down your way, yeah.
He had a car salesman, didn't he? He was a car salesman, didn't he? But he was into all sorts, wasn't he?
And apparently Paddy Conroy blackmailed him to make him go and do that. Wacky Backy run.
Yeah, man. Still the biggest
Paddy's
haul
nice,
ever. Still the biggest haul ever in history for English.
Aye, it is.
9 ton or something, wasn't it? That was
Something
something
like
ridiculous, wasn't it?
Well, why would he blame Conroy? It wasn't even Conroy, you know. That's just crazy, isn't it?
He was the one who went to Conroy, didn't he? To try and get someone paid off, didn't he? Like get someone off his back. He went to Conroy, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Conroy started it, but then he said, "You owe me now. Now I've sorted that for you."
No, that's where he bring him back.
He got off with it though, didn't he? Berryman got off with it though, didn't he?
I think he did. Did he not get air? Did he get off with it? I can't remember.
Well, he didn't get done for. I don't think he done any jail. He just blamed it all on Paddy.
Have you listened to Paddy Conroy though? He sits there and he says
Paddy was on the run though, wasn't he, at that point? He broke out
with Davy
Glover.
But have you heard Paddy? He says he's been to jail 9 times, wrongfully 9 times, right? And he knows where all these bodies are that would clear his name, yet he's not going to do it. So they clear your name, you just what, wouldn't you? You know? He threatens, right? I said, I'm not going to show you where these bodies are. But it's to clear your name. Why won't you? It's your name you want to clear, nobody else's. Oh, that's
Paddy
crazy, right?
Smokes too much weed, man. He's totally paranoid, isn't he? He's absolutely paranoid.
He probably is, but some of his stuff just totally buy it up. Like he started when he first came on YouTube, he was like, well, this is my opinion. Then after a couple of lives, he was like, well, we know that's a fact. Well, it's not a fact. You said it. No, it's good substitute. Yes, Paddy. It's just fucking hell.
Every wrong and roundy has been in that shed, and then there's only Paul who survived in there.
I definitely wouldn't go through the shed. Fuck man.
You go in that shed, it's like the shed of death, isn't it? Like what he did to Cookie was fucking shocking.
I know. I fucking told Cookie like that. It was shocking, man. Going recall to jail for now, man. That's just
He went back. And what did he do? Another year or something? Was it another year he did?
I don't know. He did the rest of his license, wasn't it? Another 12 months or 18 months or something. He did. The rest of his license.
Because he was just getting on YouTube, wasn't he? Everyone was watching him on YouTube, but he had a good following, and he ended up getting a recall.
Yes, I know, because Paddy said you flew with nobody wasn't even there, apparently, you know.
What was it, Paddy? Was it Paddy's fault, like, he got recalled?
Paddy fucking phoned the police, and then said it was him, like, and then he made up this good story that they had him blocked in this car park and had a Cookie. He couldn't prove that he wasn't there, so he got put the recall. Nuts. Nuts.
What? And does Paddy admit this?
No, Paddy says it was him, like, but Cooty's adamant it wasn't. I would believe Cooty over Paddy, I'm sorry, but I would, like. I've sat and listened to Paddy on the panel, and I know some of the lads he's talking about, and I know for a fact he's not telling the truth. But he's still thinking, aye, Paddy, aye. That's why I keep out of Paddy's. I just keep out that shit, like, us. That's not worth it, like.
They love it, don't they? He's got a good following, though, and he gets fucking bare fucking people in his chat, like.
I get, but I don't know how, because it's the same shite every fucking live, innit? We know this. It's the same shite. He's going to prove these murders. He knows where the bodies are. If you know where the bodies are and you've been accused of it, then just see, look, I know where the body is. But he's never been locked up for any of the murders. None of them. He's never been questioned for murder. So how can he be getting accused for all these murders? It's just, see, you've got to listen to Paddy and you've got to remember things he said before. Like, he used to be big on Facebook before this YouTube malarkey. And he's actually got another site. He says all this started when they went to some fucking, what do you call it, Dave Courtney event. But I know for a fact, that was what, 2010 he said, but there's actually a website, paddyconroy.com or whatever it is, and it's Paddy from the early 2000s going at the Sears, calling them grasses and that, so it's before this, you know, it's, see if I was that way inclined and I could be bothered to get involved in local gangster shit, I would, like, make a video about it. You what, man?
Who was supposed to have got chinned that night at Dave Courtney's do? Was it Paddy?
Yeah. No, Paddy wasn't there. Like, now the record's all masons and shit. Went to the Dave Courtney's event.
Yeah, someone got chinned and it got back at Paddy and that's what kicked it all off or something. He's always banging on about it, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Here, King, can you remember, right, when he still has that beef with Steve Wraith where he says he was in that club, Tiger?
Oh, Tiger, yeah.
Never been in Tiger. He swears. Never. Wraith, he swears that he kicked him out. He saved his life that night. And Paddy's like, I've never been in there in my life, so who's lying?
I wouldn't trust Steve Wraith either, like, to be fair.
One of them's lying out the back teeth and still lying to this day. They made a big thing of it. It went on for months. Remember,
there's other bouncers actually said that Paddy was there. Like, there's other bouncers actually said it. So I wouldn't believe Steve Wraith, like, but then again, I really wouldn't believe Paddy Conroy, like, because I know most of the stuff Paddy's talking about, and I know for a fact he's lying. Most of the stuff, like all these bodies, man, all he knows where the bodies are buried. Then why hasn't he been arrested and questioned for any of these murders? And why hasn't he got to the police and says, look, hey, the bodies, get whatever evidence you need off them to prove it wasn't me if I'm accused of 9 murders.
Mate,
because he's not. He's just jealous.
Mate, never mind. Why isn't he telling him? Why isn't he dead? He's a pure grass, isn't he? Why isn't he dead? Like, why hasn't somebody shot him? Anyway, if he was in Liverpool, if he was a Scouser, he'd be dead, wouldn't he?
Well, Paddy hasn't been in the middle of Newcastle for about 20 odd years. 20 years till all this kicked off, and now he went to that BKFC event. But before that, he hadn't been in the middle of Newcastle for 20 years. He lives closer to Carlisle, he does in Newcastle. In the middle of nowhere, there's cameras all over his farm.
You know who he is? He's the Danny G of Newcastle, isn't he? He's like Danny G.
He is, exactly. He is. That's what he is, like. His stories are not so extreme as Danny's like. But, But he basically lives under CCTV, do you know what I mean? British Rail's got CCTV all over his area. So you kind of got near it, you know?
Paranoid that's off the weed. That's off years and years. Remember remember that show when he was on that show, you know what Brian Cockrell did? Remember when they went to Paddy's, right? And even then he was doing bongs. Remember on that machine?
He was doing the vape and that and all. Yes.
That was 30 years ago, mate. That was like 20 years ago.
When he had them triads.
Well, the triads were supposed to have helped him when he got out the prison, didn't they? The triads looked after him.
Well, them 2 lads that he had in these, you know, he had 2 lads in these are triads, and both get sitting there fucking look like the shit themselves. Them just worked on the local takeaway.
Yeah,
Them just worked on the local takeaway. They got trying to do it.
Pulled out the Chinese. I said you're in the triads now.
And then he says, I've got this, I've got this priceless artifact. I got the triad, but it's in one of me barns somewhere. Go on. It fucking lives in the middle of nowhere. Got no money, but got a priceless artifact. It just keeps in the barn. You know?
You there? That was funny. He got done for drink driving as well, didn't he? Or drug driving.
Drug driving. He's drug driving, pulled up with a breakdown where the place was stoned.
Mate, imagine if someone over here did that. They'd get ripped the fuck, wouldn't they? But he spinned it round, man, to like.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's good at spinning things round, and the people in his chat go, "Oh, yes, buddy." You know, I can fucking hell, man. People don't say it.
Like, imagine somebody in this community, right, gets done for drug driving. You're getting the piss ripped out of them, aren't they?
Well, I call it scumbag and everything. You're a scumbag with party, so
you're banished, basically. You'd be banished.
Yeah. That guy. It's
I don't know how it has happened. I don't know how that has happened. Get kicked. Honestly, you do not know, because everyone.
I didn't know how we should get people in his chat that believe him. Like, I didn't believe a word he says. Like, it's like, you see, I'll say things just for you. I'll put things out there which is not the truth, just to try and catch people out. Like, who's he going to catch out? I think I didn't like him or the person he's fighting with at the minute, Birchie. I can't stand either of them. But the both should be like set to see him, you know what I mean? Those liars, like. But they're not.
I think everyone must be scared of Paddy. They must be just scared of Paddy still, aren't they?
So they be scared of Paddy. He was never like a hard man. He was never like. He was a dangerous man, but he was never known as a hard man. He was never known as a fighter. He never had no backup, you know what I mean? Like Bull. Bully and Bull as a backup.
So do you reckon you could batter Paddy now?
Paddy, my eyes, old man.
Would he still be a handful though?
Yeah, I don't even think he was ever a handful, man.
He's still a big fella though, and I wouldn't like a bat off him, like.
He's a big fella, doesn't mean he can fight though.
Like Bull just like uses guns and that, doesn't he? Bull's like just a nutter in the head, and he's not hard.
Bull's got no choice. Bull has to do what Paddy says. Like, guilt is a bad thing. Guilt is a bad thing.
Even that story, mate. Like, I'm not going to go over it now, but that's part of his story, Paddy. He's about his brother, isn't it, getting shot?
Yeah,
Bull
exactly.
Shot him, didn't he? Like,
Bull shot him,
and then that's his best mate now. Like, he's the only one who's stuck by him, isn't he? But
exactly right.
He's too scared not to, though.
Bull's terrified of Paddy, like. He's terrified of him. But that's half guilt as well, the one that's half guilt. But even Paddy's family didn't like him.
Well, everyone who's got half a break can see that, can't they? You know what I mean? But he'll never say it, though. He'll never say it. Like, no one dare say it.
Sometimes you'll have a pot with Bull on the camera, you know what I mean? And you can just tell that's the way it normally is, can't you? Like, it's called Bull stupid or something.
Here, King, how doesn't he get shit in his chat? Like, does he get trolls, like, saying shit like that about Bull? Is that ever in his chat?
No, I know he's got fucking Daniel Bell and Geordie Boy, and he two fucking yes men. Just anything that is anything negative towards Paddy gets blocked.
Because you never see anything bad about India. Never.
You can't comment on Paddy's chat, man. You can't comment on Paddy's chat without one of them two blocking you.
Out of 600 people, there's got to be a few trolls in there. There's 600 people.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. They do a good job keeping that chat clean then, because fucking hell, he must get trolled. He must.
It's the same as Danny J's. You didn't really see many trolls, and then that's a smart. Do you know what I mean? But Danny J's mods are alright. Some of them, like, there's a couple are in others, like.
You know, Danny G goes live on YouTube, right? Whatever he does, he only ever does YouTube, doesn't he? Like,
I just TikTok lives and all, I think.
Yeah. I mean, like YouTube. I don't mean like. I mean, like, never does StreamYard, does he? He always just.
Oh no. I would never have guessed on his
I've never seen him ever do StreamYard. Like,
nah, he would. Nah, he couldn't handle the questions, man.
I know.
He couldn't handle the questions
because he can't talk. He can't have a conversation with anyone. He knows that.
I've only ever seen him on one other panel, and that was Video Craig's a couple of months ago. Like, after he was saying that, he was saying that day or the day before that anybody that had anything to do with it, anything, whether they're promoting them or going against him, he would have nothing to do with. Then the next day he popped up on fucking Video Craig's panel. They give big hypocrites.
You know,
Video Craig was Jackie Daly.
You know, started getting mates with him. You know, started getting mates with Danny and was saying you can come to Thailand and that's fucking karate, mate.
Oh, I've seen it. Aye.
Because of the golf, he used to watch his golf lives. There's only be about 10 people in, right? And one of them would be karate, mate, saying, "Oh, you need to straighten your back, Danny." Giving them all golf tips and that. It was cringy. It was cringy.
The bullshitter.
Yeah, within 2 chats, he was inviting him to Thailand to play golf and that.
Why would you invite men off the internet to your home in a different country? It's what the, he's not. He invited Decker. He invited who's that other one and all? Oh, he invited that other one. I can't remember what you call him now, but he turned out to be a weirdo and all. Can you remember what I mean? He was talking about 15-year-old lasses.
Oh yeah, no, right, yeah.
Why would you invite? Why would you invite? I have no now store like I can't fucking remember fuck all on the night like. Best of catching me on the morning like.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, 20 kindly says there that I met Oldie, which I did. I've met Oldie twice at Flamingo Land because and both times, like last time, right, it was about 300 people, right, at the show, and he come out, right, this was only last week or the week before, and he knew we were sat at the back, like there was 4 of us, and he knew we were there because we spoke to him on the way, and so he comes out right in front of all these people, got the sea lions and that, he goes there. Right, today's show, and then he goes, "Oh, by the way, we've got a very famous YouTuber, world famous YouTuber there on the back row flying me at the moon. If you could just all give him a go." I just stood up. I knew he was going to do it. I just stood up, right, and went, yeah, and everyone turned round.
I went to look at who the fuck's that guy?
Yeah, twice I've met Aldi. Quality man, he's a proper gadget. He's a proper gadget.
I like Aldi, like.
I've had him on the panel a few times, like. I've had him like back in the day, you know what I mean?
I've seen him. I remember seeing him on the panel a couple of times. Like, he doesn't really do panels anymore, does he? I've never really seen him in chats anymore, really.
You know what, mate? You know how many lives I've got now? Honestly, mate, I've done hundreds of lives now, you know.
Aye. You know,
like
you go through a phase where you do them every couple of days, and then you have a bit of a break, don't you?
I know, yeah.
I'm like I'll clip a bit, and then I'll fucking have a couple of weeks just not even watching. Basically, like it's getting boring, isn't it? It's dying, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to be in the mood, mate. You've got to be in the mood.
Aye.
You know what? Yeah, it's only because, right, because of the people that come in like these, they all know who they are, Bradley, Diddy and Phil. We just come in and just have a laugh, mate, I swear. The other day, right, King, was the most I've ever laughed on a live, right, just through the chat.
Oh, no, exactly. The chat's a break where we said, you wasn't going to be your fucking panel. I wasn't going to be your crack that made people laugh, didn't I? Okay.
Some of the banter, right, in the chat, some of the comments and that were just like so witty, you know what I mean? It's like next level stuff.
Yeah, that's what makes it for me, man. It's always the chat that makes it for me, man. I like the panel where the most is people arguing, or the chat when they're just taking it. It's like, I love that. I love that.
Jim earlier on there, Jim had about 150 people in there earlier, which Jim will notice because Jim looks at how many people he's got in. He'll tell you he doesn't, but he does. But that's that's the best he's had for ages. That's the best.
That's pretty obviously slagging off.
He had about 8 people on the panel there. PP was in there.
See, I cannot watch that when there's too many people on the panel. Like, it's just fucking melting my brain now. Like,
well, you know how much Jim can talk, don't you, from last time you were on?
Right? Fucking hell,
well, he never said a word for about half an hour on his panel there because of the way the panel was going. He didn't have to say a word. They were just all arguing with each other.
I'll have to go have a look back then. See, I didn't mind it when they're arguing. I didn't mind it like when there's like, or banter, good banter, or arguing. But I didn't like it when it's just slagging someone off, you know. It just does me in like where they just like do a live and they just slag somebody off who's not there.
Yeah.
It just does me head in that. But when there's people on the panel and having a bit banter, like that's good fun, right?
People want to see it though. Like honestly, you're
Well,
in
exactly.
some
Enjoy
lives, right?
myself with it.
You're in some lives, right, King, and you can see somebody come on, and then word gets about, and within like 5 minutes, there's hundreds of people in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Whenever there's
yeah.
beef, it's mad.
And have you noticed? I'll sit and I'll watch you fucking live, and I'll sit and see how many people there's in. Then as soon as there's a bit aggro, that number just suddenly shoots up. And you're like, how the fuck do people
Mhm.
not?
it's
This must be
like
getting shared about.
it's like we've got a notification wherever the name gets mentioned or something. You know what I mean?
Aye, 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 aye.
Oh, it's a crazy
Aye.
place, man. Proper weird.
Good crack. Well, I'm gonna have to go. Like, my battery's shooting down.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, man. I will be in a minute as well. Nice one, though, mate.
it's alright. I've lost my dog.
And
Like,
if
but
you
it's
get that
alright.
drone back, before that show, right? Make sure we come on and because I wanted to.
I've got another drone anyway. Like, I've got another drone anyway. So I've got two. You know, one's just an older one.
Even if you wanna just show us how to use mine for a bit, you know what I mean? Because I was just supposed to be really good. I don't know what it's called, but it'll have been about the same, about a grand's worth. It's never
Aye,
been
aye, aye.
used, man. We've never used
Neighbour,
it,
isn't it?
but
Neighbour,
we'll
aye.
sort that out though. Therefore, yeah, man.
I've got plenty of time before that. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, neighbour, the moon.
nice one,
I'll jump on
bro.
the chat while I'm on home. Like, I've got 5%, 4% battery.
All right, fella. I'll
Right,
speak to
enjoy
you
the
in a
rest
bit.
of the
Then.
night. Big
In a bit, mate. He's legend, man. Oh, the king of the. He's a proper gadget. Hey, Phil. Not gonna lie, like the other night, I think Randy might have just come out on top. Like I know tonight, Phil's come out with a few callers tonight. I think Randy's coming in. Randy's coming up from behind, like oh, what's it called? I can't even remember the saying now. I've got to say it. Coming in from behind, like who is it? But also, like I think where Randy pips a few people is Randy will often come up with, when I'm stuck for something, when I'm stuck for an answer. If Slim Reaper's not in, Randy takes over, and like Randy will always be the first, to get the answer for us to get us out of shit. See what I mean? See what I mean? So one minute he'll be knocking the funnies out, yeah, but then he wants to be the one who gets everything. You know what I mean? Like he's working for us, really. He basically works for us. He's like what do you call him in the chat? He's like a worksman. If I was a gypsy, Randy would be my worksman. Yeah, but I got beat 5-0, mate. Honestly, what can I say about that, Swanee? You can't. I would take every bit of shit I get over 5-0 at home. You only. It's not a good thing, but it was like second round of the cup. But no team wants to get beat 5-0 at home. I just don't care who you're playing. Like even Liverpool, if Liverpool stuff you 5-0 at home. That's bad. But Stoke just shows you where the Boro are. Shows you where the Boro are. See, it is messing about apart from when we mention Don Revy, because that's all real. That Don Revy is a shithouse. And you defo sing that song right. And what was it? Don Revy's real name was Gary Glitter, wasn't it? It's Gary Glitter. That was Don Revy's real name, Gary Glitter. Swan, did you know that? He's Randy Diddy's hero. Got Don Revy posters everywhere, Don Revy carpet, Don Revy rugs, mugs. Everything's got Don Revy all over. That's what we said, who's Don Revy? That's what I said. Like, that's all it took, really. I just said, who's Don Revy? And Randy did, he just went crazy, man. Started running around the garden. In his Y fronts, flinging his arms and legs about, you know, like an orangutan. You've been done there, like, you've been done. Look, you can't have a spelling mistake and try and be funny. There's no worse, is there? No worse than having a funny right and doing a bad spelling mistake like Randy did there, right? Look at Phil's absolutely perfect. Not a spelling mistake anywhere there. Don Webby. Don Webby. He ain't heavy. He's my Webby. Oh, Tom Webby. I think we'll just call him Tom Webby from now on. Tom Webby. Okay, now. It's like Randy just calls him Don, doesn't he? It's Don in like where Randy comes from. You don't even have to say Revy. It's just like Don in it. How dare you speak about Don like that? Don who? Don Webby. No. Fuck me. The stuff these vapes, really, like, God. Oh, yeah, man, I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning, yeah, but you know what? I'll be going in a bit, right? Because just realised it's 10:30, yeah. So the highlight of the day today, right? The highlight of the day, yeah, was that I finally sorted the Wi-Fi out. Yeah. That booster thing that I bought. No wonder it wasn't working right because I put the booster in the same room where I'm getting a problem with the Wi-Fi, right? And I just got told today that what's the point in putting that booster somewhere where there's no signal to boost? But that's what I was doing. It was in the room where the black spot is, right? So I come home from work today. Took the plug out the room, put it in the hallway. Oh my god! I've got 5 bar of Wi-Fi, and it hasn't gone off once tonight. No sound problems. Absolutely, like I can see now. Like normally that the little Wi-Fi radar thing. So normally that is on one, right? One little bar, and that's when it goes off. It's been solid, like solid full Wi-Fi. Yeah, God. Yeah, but it's just been working, like these days, doing these 2 weeks of days, like do me head in already after 2 days. I hate getting up in the morning, like started snoozing and that. Put 2 snoozers ahead this morning. I've got another like 8 of them to do. As long as they are 12 hours, right? As long as it's like half a day. It's a long time, right? I'd still rather do 3 of them than 5 days a week because I don't know. I know some people like it. I've been off every night and every weekend. It does sound good, but it just fucks you, mate. Getting up at that time every year. Right. Oh, Swanee, what have you done, Flavs? Like, have you been winding up? Don't be getting them in a bad mood. I would have went in there, but I'm too tired. Like, I'll be going. I'll be going to the land if not, mate. I reckon 6 hours is a decent sleep. Does anyone else reckon that 6 hours is enough, Kip? Pick up tea, Kip. Yeah, but anyway, I've sorted the Wi-Fi out, so that is like bonus. I'm sure when I tell Louise that was a highlight of the day, she'll probably go off it. Say, well, that's about fucking right. She thinks I'm on YouTube all the time. But you know what? That's what I was going to say, right? So this, without sounding like Gab B, right, and like being gay or out, this is just like that's just like going out in it. You know what I mean? That's all it is, really. Just like going out, like talking to your mates and that, but without going out. It's just one day I want to get Randy on the panels, like, you know what I mean. And once he's popped his cherry on the panel, I reckon he won't be able to get rid of it. Like, I reckon he'll be like Jim Smith. I reckon Randy is a closet Jim Smith. Randy, there's my pal Randy, Jim Smith. Can't believe he's still doing the. Like, he's still getting away with doing that, like Jimbo. Said, next time he comes on, like, I'll say, look, you need get some new patter, man, Jim. You know what I mean? Like, some of the songs, I remember his early songs, like My Legs Are Turning Black, when his one about Paul Annan, you know. My legs are turning black. I won't go to the hospital 'cause I'm scared. Or smack that, the cupboard door, smack that, the kitchen floor, smack that, on the floor, smack that. Oh, Phil, honestly, mate, you know what? There's loads of people on here who don't know about Michael Bit of all sorts, you know. Like, imagine if I got him on the panel. Should I get Michael on the panel? I reckon I could. Don't know if I'd get away with having him like on here. Like, I remember I sent Nostog a link, right, a couple of weeks ago of Michael Bit of all sorts, right? And honestly, he couldn't believe it. He said, "What the hell?" Like, he wasn't as polite as that. I said, "Man, that's Michael Bit of all sorts, man." I said, "You know Phil Graham?" He said, "Yeah, well, I said, well, that's what Phil looks like. That is just Phil, basically, or that's who Phil like strives to be." Yeah, man, I am going to wrap it up. Uh, I hope you all like that little thing, Randy. What did you make of the little parody, the Despicable Me parody? I thought it was hilarious, mate. I was laughing me back off with when Tony Bird chips. Got ripped, 2.5 grand. Had your iPhones, proper had your iPhones now. Oh yeah, good play by that, like funny that like. Bar and a half of his chat out for a day. This just to piss Jim off. I'll have to watch that back like and see when he's doing that. Oh yeah, what was that song? My little finger. Whoa, King, have you heard of that? Sleeping Giants or whatever. So my little finger. Whoa, my little finger. Right, I'm off, peeps. Yeah, man, I'll just be about. Oh, so my little